Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How's everybody doing in chat? It's Jackson here. Look at this. It's weird. It's like we're supposed to be starting at 9:30 and Harvey's not at his desk or anywhere to be seen. It's almost like the show's starting late because of him. What do you guys think about that? I wonder what he's going to think about that. I want you guys to let him have it today. All right? We've been letting him slack off way too much. We can't have that here in this workplace. No. Not on my watch. What's up, Marie and Max? What's going on, Virginia? Matt, I'm really glad you got your autograph shirt. Well done on the headline competition there. How you guys doing? What's up, Dangerous and Kelly Smith, Key Deeg, Crystal, Amanda, Marquise, TK, April Wine, good to see you, a regular. Antonio, Delane, Faye Vixen, Max Brilliant, Utter Chaos, LJ, Ben Garcia, Antonio, Monique Hernandez. He's 75, you should know better. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. I want all of you guys to just let Harvey have it today. And I will read out every single one of those comments. He's not safe today, guys. Look at that. Look at this empty seat right here. Usually I come up and I'm like, hey, Harvey, how's it going? How's your morning? Nope, not today. Just slacking. I think he's having a nap in the back, actually. He's having a little shut-eye. Fact of the matter is, guys, he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care about getting the show started on time. Not like I do. He doesn't care about you guys like I do. What's up, Marigold? Good to see you. Jesse Shore, Monique Hernandez. How you doing? No lunch for Harvey? Oh my God. Cold shoulder to Harvey. There we go. I'm gonna start my anti-Harvey allegiance. The foundation of it's gonna be the viewers watching this very live stream. Right now, let's go find Harvey, walk around the office. I don't want to disturb his slumber, guys. Charles is making a beeline this way, though, it seems like. No microphone on, but, you know. What's going on? We're all wondering
where everybody is?
Where's Harvey? Yeah, you gotta get that microphone on.
Where is he? Oh. Got business. Big business.
I just told everyone he's sleeping.
Make sure you give him a hard time.
He's having a nap in the back. That's what. No, don't worry. They're gonna give him a hard time.
What's up, Case?
Charles said, make sure you give him a hard time, guys. So give him a hard time. I thought he got up at 3:04 a.m. Hey, it's because he has those 3 a.m. like rise and shines that's what messes him up. You know what I mean? I keep forgetting to do this. Let's see if I can. Hang on a second, guys. Let's do this really quickly. Actually talk to you face to face and not hide behind the camera. Soon, we're going to be getting a brand new camera, and it will be a lot easier for me to turn this around and talk to you guys, because right now, it's like I got to treat it like it's like Optimus Prime. It's like a transformer. Can barely handle it on my own. Whereas Tawanda, no idea, to be honest. I think she might be at her desk, but don't worry. Oh. Well. It's almost like it's 9:51 and no one's sitting at Harvey's desk.
No, it's at 9:51? Holy smokes.
Wow.
We are going to have Dr. Oz on today, who is, right in the middle of Health and Human Services. Talk to him about this whole Tylenol thing. Okay. So I literally just got off the phone with him, and he is coming on in 40 minutes. So that's good. Mm-hmm. And that'll be interesting, too. It's very controversial, folks.
30 minutes late, dock his pay? Yeah, I agree.
Hey guys,
What's going on?
it's a domino effect. I mean, the morning meeting started late and we had problems.
That's no
and
excuse. Harvey, is that really an excuse? As a person that spearheads the operations in this company.
You know, let me
Here we go.
explain the concept behind being late sometimes when it's, you know, not something you expected when you went to the office. The concept, and this is a high concept for you guys to understand, but I will try it.
You're just gonna be,
Here's the concept. Shit happens.
wow, you're gonna be condescending to our audience
Shit
members?
happens, guys.
Oh my.
And that's what happened today. A lot of shit happened.
Well,
So there you go.
do you remember when I was up here about like, I think maybe it was earlier this week, no, last week actually, and you said there was no excuse for starting the show late.
I know,
And
but
done
here's the
beats
thing.
perfect.
There's no excuse for you starting the show late.
You see that smile, guys? You know what's hiding behind that smile? The truth.
I have some really interesting information about the David case,
Oh yeah?
and I can't share it yet
Why?
because I have to get something additional, and I'm not going to say what it is, but it's really interesting. There are, look, you're in a newsroom right now, and the way a newsroom works is sometimes, you know, putting something out there is complicated, and you need to go through you need to jump through certain hoops, and I got a couple of hoops I got to jump through on this, but I've got something really interesting today on this case. Charles was afraid I was going to blow it and say it. Hey, Charles, you heard?
I don't love that. What?
Oz is coming on?
Yeah.
So the thing he said, and I found interesting, is he said, look, I just want to make this clear when I come on that we are not saying no Tylenol. We're just saying pull back when you can. So I think he's tempering that. And then he wants to talk about what, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't understand it because it got really technical, but it's a therapy, it sounds like, possibly for autism, but he wants to talk about that too. We haven't talked to him since long before he got the
He
nut.
saved someone in Newark Airport.
I forgot about that too. No, but since he's been in Washington, we haven't talked to him.
Talked to him about his hiking trips with RFK Jr. You didn't see that while you were gone.
No, I didn't.
They went hiking in Colorado together. RFK in jeans, of course.
I did not see this.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he's coming on. It was great. I mean, he moved his schedule around, so that was good. Okay, what's on your mind? Look, it's healing.
Wow. Guys, I did not get to rip that off yesterday.
You didn't rip it off.
Although
I
it
did.
really tempted me.
I did, but it's healing.
Let's see.
Jackson, turns out, is way more sensitive than I thought.
So why are you saying that I'm sensitive?
Because
I don't get this narrative. He's trying to build this narrative.
Jackson is leading an initiative for something we're doing here, and we're all very excited about it. And Jackson is great.
Let's hear the story. Go on.
No, it's great. He's great.
Yep.
We got something really exciting, and we are doing something promotional for it. And Jackson showed it to me, and it looked good, but I gave him a couple of notes. He was like,
I was not like that. I was not like that at all. I cannot believe, you know what? I'm gonna rage bait the shit out of you today.
he was kind of doing that yesterday. I know he says he wasn't, but he was. Hurt his feelings. Turns out he's way more sensitive than I thought.
Harvey
he's so mad right
Harvey
now.
Harvey knows what buttons to push with me.
Okay.
If I was like that, I'd admit it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Trump statue story, guys?
I presume they're taking them down. Like, are they already down? Did they say anything about that? They're not going to leave them there. Like, did the White House say anything about, yeah, they wasted their money, it's going to be gone in
There
Harvey,
may have been a
please
screw up in the Justin Baldoni
Please
case.
discuss the lawsuits that they've opened themselves up to, claiming Tylenol causes autism.
Well, that's a really good question because there is a lot of, doctors and all sorts of medical professionals are coming out and saying it's just not true. And one of the things I want to ask Dr. Oz is you're telling women to pull back if they have a fever in the first trimester. There is a lot of medical evidence that a fever can cause birth defects, among other things. So then the question is, you didn't really address that in the news conference yesterday. What about a woman who has a fever? Because there's a lot of medical evidence that's really dangerous. And so I want to get into that with them. But do they have a lawsuit against the government? You know, the government has something called sovereign immunity in a lot of cases. And it is really hard to sue the United States government because of that. That when it's an official act, that, you know, they've made all sorts of mistakes. I remember as a kid, there was something called thalidomide, which was a drug that pregnant women were taking, and I forgot what it was for, whether it was pain or something, and it caused major birth defects. And there was very little, if any, recourse there, and it feels like the same kind of concept. So it's really hard to sue the US government for decisions like this. That's just the way it is.
People are saying, how was your nap?
First of all,
I basically,
Was prescribed for morning sickness.
oh, was it morning sickness?
Right.
Yeah, and it was
caused birth defects.
huge birth
You know what they
defects.
use it for now? Cancer.
They use thalidomide?
They use it for cancer treatment.
Oh, because they're not pregnant. And so maybe it has efficacy there.
Right. I'm just saying it's such a power. What it does is it inhibits tumor growth.
And they're using
perfect for
thalidomide again.
cancer,
I did
but-
not know that.
Perfect for cancer, but morning sickness? Like,
Well, it was a big deal, and yeah.
no, I know.
Anyway, that's
a screw up.
bullshit. I was not napping. We are.
you were in the back having some shut-eye. You can admit it.
Yeah, well, it's not true.
okay, you
and,
can admit it.
And by the way, you know it too.
No, I saw you back there laying down on the couch.
No, I'm not even talking to you. You know it. You're just. This is retaliation because I hurt your feelings.
But guys, I cannot believe that boomers are so sensitive nowadays.
I hurt his feelings. He's super sensitive.
Oh my God.
No, it's just true. No, it's true. I mean, he literally was talking to somebody and said, I want to rip his Band-Aid off.
What do you say about the teleprompter?
Did you not say that yesterday?
No, you went. You came up to me and
Did you
you
not say?
No.
You want to rip the Band-Aid off?
You said, "Hey, want to rip the Band-Aid?"
Did
and
you
I
threaten me?
I said, "Don't tempt me." And then, actually, yeah, I did threaten you.
You did
I
threaten
was like, "Hey, careful! I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid."
Exactly.
And I said I'd do it slow as well.
Anyway, so that's going on. The Justin Baldoni folks may have screwed up this Taylor Swift deposition, which we're going to get into in the show today. But it's really, really interesting. Their process server got arrested a couple days ago. We're going to get into that. Actually, no. Actually, he got arrested. Oh, can you walk with me? I need my phone.
What the heck?
If that.
Guys,
Oh,
it's
no, I
hard.
got-
It's oh my God,
No,
where
I
is
don't.
this guy going?
Oh,
It's so hard being Harvey's cameraman sometimes because he just takes off.
can I just say, Jackson, stop complaining.
Trying to figure out how to use a phone, guys.
Jackson, you're just not gonna get to me. So just stop trying.
This is like I'm testing to see, you know, where are the gaps? Where are the points of
You're
vulnerability?
not gonna get me.
And then the way that I'll do it will be so intricate that you won't even realize you're being rage baited.
You're not gonna get me.
Oh, don't tempt me.
You're not
I will come up with a way.
You're not gonna get me.
I'm gonna
Okay,
get
what
you.
else you guys want to talk about before we start the show?
They want to talk about the Epstein files.
God,
what's going
it's
on?
so funny that it ain't on the front page now.
Yeah.
There's so much else going on. It just ain't on the front
But people
page.
haven't forgotten about it.
No, and again, I am telling you guys that to me, the biggest thing is not the Justice Department files, it's the birthday book. It's the birthday book. Because if you look at that birthday book, there is evidence that a lot of the people in his close circle all knew what was going on. They were joking about it in drawings and in words on his 50th birthday in 2003. So they knew 3 years before he was first prosecuted what was going on because they were joking about it. So that's really interesting, right? Even if they didn't go to the island, and a lot of them clearly didn't, they knew what was going on.
Did you hear about the Trump/Epstein statues holding hands?
Yes. In fact, I think that's what Cameron was talking about, that they were in the process of taking him down or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Diddy's release.
So, Diddy's release, and we're going to get into this today.
Who was breathing in my ear?
In fact, we're going to lead the show with it. So, Diddy filed like a 300-page brief yesterday because it's coming up October 3rd. So, he filed a 300-page brief. And in it, the essence of it is go easy on Diddy when it comes to sentencing. Because what he's guilty of is an orgy. And that's what his defense team is saying. That this amounts now to an orgy. That he was found not guilty on force, fraud, or coercion with anybody. So what you're left with is he had three ways. And yeah, he brought a sex worker in from out of the state, but I mean, it's a three-way. It's an orgy. So how many months or years would you give somebody for having a bunch of orgies? Because that's all he did. It just happens that he flew somebody across state lines to do it. So that's their argument, that are you really going to throw the book at a guy who had an orgy, who was found not guilty on the major charges? That's their argument. I got to say, there's merit to that.
Yeah.
Because all he was guilty of is the Mann Act. And the Mann Act's a bullshit law. It was a racist law that was initially passed during Reconstruction to prevent black men from dating white women. And that was the point of it. And they went after black people. They went after Chuck Berry. They went after, I believe, Jack Johnson, the boxer, and others. And that it was rooted in racism. And the law is just, you can't take a sex worker across state lines and pay them for sex. So that gives the federal government jurisdiction because you cross state lines. So, and I use this example a lot. So somebody goes to the Burbank Airport in the San Fernando Valley and they fly somebody to Vegas for the weekend and have sex with them and pay them. That's a violation of the Mann Act. You're going to throw somebody in prison for how long for that? I mean, it happens all the time. So he's going to say they never would have prosecuted him if it was just a Mann Act case. That's true. Nobody can argue against that. Let me just say, that is true. They never would have prosecuted him if it was just a Mann Act case. All the other things they prosecuted him for, racketeering, force, fraud, coercion, all that, rape, he was found not guilty. So what you're left with is a Mann Act. And he served a year. So how long do you keep him in for? So that's their argument. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. I will be surprised if he gets, I mean, I'm frankly going to be surprised if he gets more than 2 years. To me, the likelihood is somewhere between 2 and 3. And he's already served a year.
Time served, right?
He's already served a year. So it's 85% for federal. And then there are other credits you get. So he'll be out, not in the not too distant future.
This is actually from me. Are you in the loop about this whole rapture thing?
I've heard about it.
You've heard about it? Okay. It's like the biggest case of what people are calling religious psychosis we've ever seen. It is like people think the rapturing's happening today.
No, I know. I mean, believe me, this has happened over my lifetime many times where there are these predictions. Yeah. Remember Y2K?
It's been quite interesting to see. Actually, no, I don't.
Oh God, you're right. Oh, he wasn't born. God, what is going on?
I know what it is.
I got people in here who are, God, When I started TMZ, he was 1.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus.
I was. This company is
Jesus.
basically as old as I am.
That's nuts. Okay.
Do you remember
Enough of you.
Y2K?
What are
No.
they saying?
David Update and Jimmy Kimmel.
I can't do David yet, but I've got something really good.
We should. What block is David?
Well, I don't know that I'm going to have it for that yet. Because there is a process of doing a responsible story.
Oh, you have.
I've
You know
got
what that means, guys? Harvey knows something.
No, I do. No, I do.
I'm not being sarcastic.
No,
You only do this when you have some.
No,
pretty,
I do. I have
got some
something
hot-
I have something very specific. As a matter of fact, it's on these 3 cards.
Oh, let me see.
No, I'm not going to show it to you.
Turn them around.
No. But that's it.
That's huge.
That's
Harvey,
it.
Harvey only does that when he's got some.
No, I do. And
Pertinent information.
And it's super interesting. It's super interesting. Okay, I want to run in the bathroom, and then we should start the show.
He actually needs another nap, guys.
You really think you're going to trigger me?
No, I'm not. That's not meant to trigger you. But the fact that you think it is means I'm close.
No, you're not. You're not even. You're not in the universe. You're not in the universe. Okay.
By the way,
Yeah.
we were talking about in the meeting this morning. ABC actually owns the fewest of the 4 networks.
Of the O&Os?
Has the fewest O&Os, 8,
Well, how many does Fox have?
like 17.
But of the 8, what
Those-
percentage of the country is it?
I mean, I don't know.
I thought they had
It's
more.
the major cities you'd think,
I'm surprised.
and then Fresno.
I'm
They own Fresno.
I'm really surprised. I thought they had way more.
No, so was I. It's 8 that they own, and
What's the percentage of Sinclair and Nexstar?
now, so there's a total of 250.
Right.
Sinclair and Nexstar own about 80, 82.
So they own a big chunk.
It's a big chunk, but
Still a big chunk.
New York, LA, Chicago, Philly, Houston, San Fran, Raleigh, and Fresno.
Wow. I thought it was more.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I think that's what happened in '94 when they all shifted.
Oh, right. We're going to talk about Kimmel. I have no doubt in my mind that when you look at that statement from ABC, we had a thoughtful conversation with Jimmy.
But that's not the, I agree with you. He's going to be reined in.
He's going to be
somewhat.
reined in. He's going to be reined in.
I think he'll still go after Trump.
Right.
But it's going to be not political. It's going to be, you know, something, making fun of the way he said something.
Teleprompter today not working.
Right, the teleprompter, things like that. I don't think it'll be political.
It's not going to be based on issues. I think that's the idea.
But the bigger question is, will he apologize?
No, I think the bigger thing is everybody thinks that's a bigger question. I think
The reason it's the bigger question is that's why there are 80 stations that aren't going to see it
I
tonight.
understand that, but I get your point, but to me,
So does
that's a
ABC
smaller-
bow to them? That's the point. Is does ABC because
Do you
Sinclair?
think they'll come back if he apologizes?
Remember, Nexstar is the station group. Yes, they will come back.
Do you?
Yes, if he apologizes, and remember, Nexstar is the station group that was essentially being threatened by the FCC.
Right, because they have a
They
merger coming
have
up.
the merger coming up. They want him to apologize, so that way they get back. Then they're not pissing off the FCC.
But I don't
If he
think
doesn't apologize, then those stations don't come back.
here's the bigger thing. Yeah.
And that means and then censorship is working.
No, but here's the thing. If he apologizes, that's tonight. If they rein him in, that's the rest of the run of the show.
I get it,
And
but
that
you're
means the
getting away from the-
FCC has huge power to rein somebody's.
But hold on, the FCC is. That's my point. If he doesn't go on those Nexstar stations, if Nexstar doesn't air him, then censorship is working.
It's both. It's both. But
Because
I agree with you that that the apology is important. I think it's more important if ABC sat him down and said, you can't do X, Y, and Z anymore. I think that's more important because that means long-term, this FCC threat had a huge impact on what Jimmy Kimmel can do. So,
But
yeah.
ABC isn't directly being threatened by the FCC.
Well,
A bunch of their stations,
But
stations that air ABC, that carry ABC.
I know, but Disney does mergers all the time, and I get your point.
I know.
But they want the freedom to do a merger. I mean, that's where the business is, merging. And if they
Guys,
can't do
I
a
need you
merger,
to
they're
say something
screwed
about
for the
Charles,
future.
so
And so
Harvey
I
will
just
go to the
think
bathroom.
that
Please.
there's a reason. Look,
Give me
if the
something to take
reason
to him.
is that
Nexstar and Tegna.
what
gotta
if
start
he
the show.
apologizes today and tomorrow he goes in hard again and Nexstar says we're out again? I mean, they don't want that.
Right.
So
well,
it's
that's
all,
why Nexstar's
so it's-
staying out. They
but it's-
want some.
but
They
it's-
want some assurances that one, he's going to apologize, and that it's going to be better going forward.
Well, but the better going forward is the true censorship. That tonight is tonight, but then the future is Jimmy Kimmel is now going to tell the Jay Leno jokes and not get into.
Come on, guys, help me out.
How much of this is bowing to censorship, and how much
They
of it
do,
is
yeah.
Jimmy trying to protect his show and his 200 employees?
Jimmy didn't have to protect a show until the FCC spoke.
My point is he bowing because so ABC stays in the good graces of the FCC, or is he bowing because I don't want
What does it matter?
my employees?
What does it matter? It doesn't
Either
really-
way, it's
It doesn't matter. It
People are
works.
saying Charles is right. Everyone in chat saying you're wrong.
Well, yeah, because you guys are all looking for short-term, relief. If he apologizes, yeah, that's great. It's important for ABC.
It's important to get those stations back.
But if Jimmy Kimmel was here, telling jokes this wide, and now he comes back and he's here, that means the FCC can shape what a show looks like, period. As opposed to one apology. They can shape what a show looks like going forward. That's really dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, then we're gonna do
Hey, Derek.
this, we're gonna do Diddy, and then we're gonna do Dr. Oz. Okay, here we go.
Hello, he goes, all right, here we go. And then he goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just make sure that mic is down.
See how he runs away when he's wrong, guys? Cannot believe it. Oh, wow. What you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Agree with Harvey on this one? Oh. Someone actually came in and fended for Harvey. That's a change. That's a big old change. Kimmel will not back down. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be interesting to see how he comes back. I need you guys on your A game today, okay? You guys got to come at Harvey with some heat today. Got to fight back. Send some shots back his way. Sit in Harvey's chair. I might. You know what, guys? You just wait until Halloween. Just wait. I don't want to spoil what my costume will be, but you guys can probably guess. I've got some really good ideas for this one. Hope Kimmel comes out hot tonight. You all recharged?
Need to call Elliot. We're going to start now. I need to tell you guys something. I have discovered
Oh, God.
the best breakfast.
Oh?
That I'm not going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you later.
We've got Steve rolling his eyes in the back.
I got such a great breakfast that somebody at the pool told me about, and I made it this morning, and it's amazing. And it's really, really good. I want to tell you about it. Okay.
Yes, that's the okay. Like we're waiting on the what's he gonna
I'm really serious. Don't let me forget this. It's
Oh,
great.
I won't. Don't worry.
It's great. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. I thought I would. We just got so backed up. Okay, good.
We're all just going over who we're calling.
Okay,
We all have going lists of everyone we
and your
tried.
person's no.
She's not getting an answer. She made a call.
Okay, I'm waiting for something back too.
He discovered in the bathroom? What did he
Yeah.
discover?
Kill my mic.
Let's see. What's going on, guys? You're not allowed to hear this. Secret info. I just love how he teases. That's part of the intrigue, isn't it? You don't even want to know,
Okay.
Cassidy?
Okay.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Hang on 1 second. Derek is, hold on, but he's
So serious, Harvey.
he's getting an answer on, there was something that was not clear in the Diddy post.
Okay.
Turkey pepperoni?
What's
That
what?
it is?
Hey,
I
no, no,
don't
no.
want
Figure
to
it
bring
out,
it up
because
because
we
then
need
he's
to
just
know
going to go
this.
into a whole rant.
We got to answer that supervised release question.
Oh, what is that? You're asking.
He's asking, he wants 14 months, but we don't know if it's 14 months in prison and then X amount of time on supervised release, or is it 14 months of supervised release?
But it wasn't a tease if we already know. Cat's Aurelian, I'm not sure you do know.
Why did this not work?
Here's the thing. If I don't know what they're talking about, you definitely don't.
For this, we need to get the answer
'Cause
so we can do the segment.
Harvey only
He is
does
doing the
this
segment.
when he's got some info.
Hey, it's
Prime
Harv.
information.
Hey, we're doing our live stream
Look at
right
him
now. Can
closing
I
the
just
sleeve
ask
right
you,
now.
are you familiar with the papers Diddy filed? Is it 14 months plus supervised release, or is it 14 months
I don't
of
think he told
supervised
us. I don't think he
release?
told you guys about his breakfast. I think he's just really into turkey pepperoni.
How much
Chick-fil-A in
supervised
Babcock
release?
eats a salad. You know what?
I've got it.
That could be a lunch option today.
Got it.
Babcock
So
could
14 months in
possibly
prison,
be
which would
mentally
amount to
prepared.
time served plus supervised release. So he would
Harvey's
get
mic
out
on,
almost immediately.
He's already been.
Got it. Okay, my friend.
That's what we thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I tell
cool.
people in the live stream I talked to you or not? Because I won't say it if you don't want. Huh? Hold on.
No.
Is this?
It's Mark Garriga.
Oh,
Say
I
hi,
knew it.
Mark.
God damn it.
How are you, Harvey?
I'm good. This is my co-host on Two Angry Men.
Yes.
Mark.
Sound angry.
As a matter of fact, Mark represents Diddy and has for many, many years.
That's correct.
So okay. So I think I got it.
Just give me one more. I just want. Yeah, it's 14 months, which is in essence time served.
Right.
However, your live stream people should know there is a hearing on the 25th where His Honor issued an order yesterday, which has questions regarding the Mann Act convictions. You should take a look and call that order up because it's fascinating.
You mean whether the Mann Act can even stand as a conviction?
Correct. You should take a look at that because that's a hurdle before we get to sentencing.
We got to look at that right now. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks,
Take a
man.
look.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Can we
new?
look at that, please? That there is something that the defense has filed basically saying a Mann Act conviction cannot stand and he shouldn't even be sentenced, period. It's in the documents he said was filed.
And he said there's a hearing on the 25th
And there's a
where the
hearing on
judge
the
is going to address
25th.
it.
All right, let's.
Yeah,
Okay.
what was his reason for throwing it out?
Man, not conviction. I don't remember. That's
Oh,
the
because
old
he
document.
wasn't,
He wasn't the one actually.
he wasn't the
having
one who
sex.
actually
Right.
He
had
was just
sex.
a voyeur,
Right.
amateur pornographer.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Welcome to TMZ Live. If the defense in the Diddy case gets its way, Diddy could be a free man
Next month.
Next month. Next month, because they have filed a massive document basically setting out their position. And their position is that what he was convicted of amounts to nothing more really than an orgy.
Orgies.
Orgies.
Yes, that he had orgies. Big deal. Is kind of the tone of the documents that they filed, and they, make their case for him. If you're going to convict him, that this should be a very lenient sentence.
So what they're asking for is this. They are saying, look, he was found not guilty on all the serious charges: racketeering, fraud, force, coercion, rape, all of those found not guilty. He wasn't charged with rape, but it was part of the force issue. So the only thing he's left with is the Mann Act, which is taking a prostitute across state lines and paying them for sex. So what they're saying is, what that is worth is 14 months in prison and then supervised release for some period thereafter.
Now, we should say that this is what they are,
Right.
Diddy's team is suggesting to the judge. The prosecutors are on the far other end of the spectrum, where they're saying he should get somewhere between 4 to 5 years. Now, that would, I'm sure, include time served. Again, he's been in for a year now.
I gotta say,
that would be
that would be throwing the book at him for a Mann Act violation.
Yeah.
If he gets 14 months, if the defense gets what they want, he'd essentially get out October 3rd because
he's been in
for
13
a year,
months.
and you get 15% credit for time served. There are other issues, so he'd basically be out after the sentence, and then he'd be on supervised release.
right.
So
Yeah.
there's something more though, and that is
Whether or not
he should be sentenced at all.
Yeah, there's this side battle that's going on where they want to throw out the 2 Mann Act convictions. They've won, and they're sort of trying to spike the football and say those Mann Act convictions should be thrown out as well, because all Diddy did was he never actually hired the prostitutes for the purposes of having sex himself. What he did was hire prostitutes, bring them across state lines. He said they said on the stand, the prostitutes, it was for our company, but even if you believe they came for sex, it wasn't for sex with him. He's saying he was the amateur pornographer, he was the voyeur, but the sex was going on between Cassie or Jane and the prostitute. Now, this is a pretty clever argument. I think it's a little too clever, to be honest with you,
They've
because
made that before.
they have.
Well, there's going to be.
But that is, he's
yeah.
right. That is the classic Mann Act, is where you bring a prostitute across state lines for your own purposes.
Yeah, listen, it's
but
an old
isn't it-
statute. It's about
isn't
going
it
out on your
for
wife.
his purposes. Like, I get it. He didn't physically have sex with the prostitutes.
But it's for his sexual gratification.
But it's for his sexual gratification.
I get it.
And who, whether he paid for their company or not, that's the oldest excuse in the book, to say I'm paid for my company and then I happen to have sex.
It's an uphill climb for them to do it.
Yeah.
Well, the
But-
judge is going to answer it later this week.
But the thing that the judge also has to consider, with the Mann Act, is there is a history to this. It is a racist law that was passed during Reconstruction to prevent black men from dating white women.
Famously.
And
Jack Johnson. all
Jack
those-
Johnson, the boxer, was prosecuted. The black boxer.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck
Chuck
Berry
Berry.
was prosecuted.
He's also black.
And
Yeah.
who was black? I kind of
Yes,
made an
I know. We
assumption
assumed that they knew
There was a
Chuck
fear
Berry.
of black men taking white women across state lines.
But Johnny Cochran in the O.J. Simpson case, famously,
also black.
who also black,
not prosecuted under the Mann Act, though.
said to the jury, race plays a part in everything, and they raised that issue. They raised that issue with Diddy.
But hasn't, as far as this case is concerned, that ship has sailed.
I think
right?
it's
They
sailed a
made
bit.
that argument at the beginning of the trial.
To your point, it preserves it for appeal. You can have these kind of academic arguments, and maybe that they want to have this sideshow go all the way up to the Supreme Court and really argue the Mann Act.
I don't know.
but
I don't
practically-
know that it's a sideshow. Mark Agnifilo, who is the lead lawyer in the case, told us when we did our documentary,
And that was 7 months before the trial started.
and told the jury the exact same thing. What he said was, they looked at Diddy, they couldn't go after him for his business, they couldn't go after him for his taxes, so they did the last thing they could possibly do, which is to go into his bedroom. And it was a takedown, they said, of a successful black man. So he made this argument.
But now you
won on
can't
all the
make
major
that argument
charges.
now and get the charge thrown out.
You're
Like,
right, but does the judge, is that in the
Is it
judge's
in his head?
Is that in the judge's head?
So that he has more lenient. sentence.
That's right.
I
Whether
think-
you look at it, through a prism of, not a prism,
Right.
but a prism of look at the history of this law
got
and look
overcharged.
at what we're left with here.
Right.
Don't you think it's more likely the opposite is in the judge's head? That Diddy somehow convinced a jury through very successful lawyering to get the major charges thrown out, and I still want to punish him, even though all I have is 2 minor offenses.
Oh, I hope the judge can't think that.
Yeah.
You want
He
the judge
shouldn't-
to-
he
you
shouldn't,
want
but
the
he's a
judge-
human. He's
You want
a
the judge
human.
to go like, oh, he just had great lawyers, so now I need to punish
The
him?
law is supposed to be dispassionate, but it is run by humans, and Harvey knows that as well as I do. That's why the jurors are human. They respond to evidence in certain ways. So do judges.
If the judge is looking for a pound of flesh, that could backfire for the judge if he wants to be on the appellate court.
Without question.
Hey guys, I'm Joy Daly from New York City, and I believe that Diddy has been sitting in prison behaving himself for over a year. And for the first time in 2 decades, he is clean as a whistle in terms of his sobriety. So I hope that Diddy learned his lesson and he doesn't make any more of these dangerous mistakes, because I believe this entire experience has changed his entire life, shook him to his core, his whole life flashed before his eyes. And I just can't wait to see the outcome of this trial.
Well, we will see. October 3rd is the sentencing, and that's, what, a week and a half away.
Yes, indeed.
So we will hear. Okay, we are going to be talking to Dr. Oz now. What's his formal position?
Formal title?
Do we have a sheet?
Yeah, it's at the bottom. Administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid.
Administrator
of the
for,
Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Okay.
Or so you just say,
where am I looking here?
sorry, next to his name. Sorry, I should put it at the top right there.
Okay. So we're going to be talking to Dr. Oz in a minute, about the Tylenol warning that President Trump and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. gave.
Yeah. Very.
Do we have sound on this, on any of what Trump said?
Like, in particular, when he said,
Don't
Don't
use Tylenol.
use it.
Don't
Fight,
use
fight,
Tylenol.
fight.
Fight. Do we have that?
right.
Well, but also
There's something about the way he said it. Is
Don't
what-
use Tylenol. He
Yeah.
repeats that over and over and over again. Okay. Okay. He may have moved a meeting with the president to do this for us. So that's great.
Luca Vorin. Is it Vorin or Voring?
Was this the therapy?
The therapy, yeah.
Where you're looking?
Leucovorin. I wouldn't put the G.
Where?
Sorry, I
Yeah,
think the G's
leucovorin.
wrong. Just, yeah, leucovorin.
Yeah, Luca Vorin.
Yeah, this is what he
Disease
wanted to
is-
talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
Right. Okay. Oh God, I wish we would know what the medical experts say on that one. Yeah.
It's been.
my God.
I was listening to.
What? That's your job, Jackson.
It's been.
No.
No,
It
you're-
is no. You know what? It is my job, and when I try to do my job and people talk over me, I can't do my job, can I, Harvey?
Wow.
Remember how polite he was when he started?
God, that is out the window.
Boy.
God. Guy's just firing now.
Yeah, because all these shots get fired my way, you know. Gotta
You gotta
send them
return
back.
fire.
Otherwise, I'm called sensitive.
Oh, that's a terrible term, huh? Okay, what do they? Come on,
Charles,
dude.
Charles pronounced it correctly the first time. Diddy isn't getting out. We actually did just drop a poll. In your opinion, how long should Diddy be put
Oh,
away?
interesting.
There are 3 options that we gave them.
What'd they say?
Prosecution is right, 4 to 5 years, that's the first one. 1 to 2 years for Mann Act violation is the second, or not at all. Diddy should be free.
What do they say of the 3? What's the percent? What's the breakdown?
59% say prosecution is right, 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, I figured.
People are angry.
Well, people are angry because they thought
Man,
he should have
that
been
is-
convicted. Yeah.
People are talking about the rapture. When
Yeah, a
Diddy
lot of
says
people talking
bad
about
boy
this
for
rapture
life,
coming.
if you don't know, now you know.
Interesting. That's interesting.
When the boss is 30 minutes late, it's then Jackson's job. Hell yeah, Faye Vixen. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's actually a little over that, but it's okay. Just counting. Harvey needed his shut-eye.
Huh?
You needed your shut-eye.
Did not sleep.
He needed his beauty sleep.
I actually, one day I didn't feel good. This was like 10 years ago, maybe more.
It was
More.
easily the most shocking sight we have ever seen in this office.
What? Is it
I
the
went in-
when he
I
was
went
sick?
in-
Everyone was just working, and all of a sudden someone walked by. I can't remember who it was. Someone walked by the conference room, and they were shocked, and they came running over. They're like, you know that, and they came over to me like, is Harvey okay? And I said, what do you mean? And I go over there. He's asleep on the couch in there.
We'll talk about it. Okay, let's sound up.
Yeah, it happened today.
Hey, Dr.
Dr.
Oz,
Oz,
it's
how you
Harvey and
doing?
Charles. Thank you again so much.
Harvey, good to see you again. Charles as well.
How you doing?
What did I see? Oh, you know what I saw last night? I watched the Charlie Sheen doc, and you're in it with your interview with him for a little bit.
I did not know that. I've been preoccupied.
Yeah, I figured.
I
got some other stuff
I did
you've been
have
doing.
Charlie on the show quite a bit.
Yeah, no,
fascinating.
you're in it.
Fascinating experience.
It was actually really interesting. They used a piece of the interview. It was really good. Okay, well, that's your past life. Let's talk about your present. How's that?
Yeah, well, I got to admit to you, this is the best job I've ever had, and I loved hosting the show. Love being a heart surgeon, but being here at CMS has been wonderful for a lot of reasons. But most importantly, when you see problems, you can go out and fix them. You don't have to wait for someone else to do stuff. You just take action yourself, and I think you saw a little bit of that yesterday.
Okay, well, that's what we're
All
going to
right.
get into. So, again, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you doing this. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
So, Reagan, you're going to have the, well, yeah. All right. So, pregnant mothers might be in quite a conundrum here because you had the president yesterday, along with the HHS secretary and Dr. Oz, standing there telling them that you should not take acetaminophen, which is the main ingredient in Tylenol, if you're pregnant, or at least you should
Try to
minimize
avoid it. Try
it if
to
you have
avoid
to.
it unless you have, an
Although the
extreme...
president used very strong language when he described it.
Well, he repeatedly said, don't use Tylenol, don't use Tylenol. But ultimately, what they're saying is use it as a last resort if you can't tough it out.
Right.
That's the way he explained it.
But the language that was used certainly was kind of frightening. And I would imagine if I were pregnant and I was watching that yesterday, I would be really scared of what exactly acetaminophen is doing, potentially doing, to my unborn child.
We should say, and we're going to bring Dr. Oz on right now, but before I do, there are a lot of people in the medical community who are disputing this, saying that it is safe. So there's kind of a divide now between a lot of people in the medical community and the administration.
Do you believe your president? Do you believe your doctor? If they disagree, what do you do as a patient? Joining us now to talk about this is Dr. Mehmet Oz, who is the administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. As you see, CMS on the wall behind him. Dr. Oz, welcome back to TMZ Live.
God bless you for having me on. Let me take a step back, even before we get into the specific debate here. I want to warn folks that they should not be making healthcare decisions based on their politics. And we saw this happening during COVID. We don't want this to repeat itself now. There was bold steps taken yesterday. I'm going to go through those. But you should keep an open mind, no matter what your politics are, because this was based on hard science. We can debate the science, and that's where I think the arguments ought to happen. And if you just go back, 6, 8 months ago, the president made it really clear to all of us that he was passionate about autism. He thinks it's a real challenge for families to address this issue without government help. He thinks that women have been gaslit a little bit on the topic. They have been told things about autism. He does not feel we're an honest reflection of what we could do as a government to try to be as transparent as possible. You all know where Secretary Kennedy is on this issue, again, arguing over and over again that we are not sharing breaking news with the American public. We're sort of keeping it close to our vest in government, and that doesn't serve the public. So what happened yesterday was a direct result of that. A few months ago, we were told, and I say we, me, at running Medicare and Medicaid, Marty Tony McCary, who runs FDA, and Jay Bhattacharya, who runs NIH. He said, break the silos, though. No more debating in between your organizations and agencies. Just get rid of all that paperwork and that legacy hindrance of your getting the job done. Come to us with answers.
So can I ask for an answer on something that wasn't really addressed yesterday? So we're not experts to argue whether Tylenol does or does not trigger autism. But if a woman who is in her first trimester has a fever,
severe fever,
what I've read is that that can cause birth defects if untreated. So it seems to me the conundrum is, do I take the Tylenol to eliminate the fever, or do I risk the fever and therefore risk birth defects? What do you say to that?
Dr. Levin, well said. That's exactly the conundrum. Now, what do you do when you have a problem like that? You should call your doctor. And I want to very transparently say there's been a lot of data that's been written about Tylenol and acetaminophen, the raw material, and autism. It culminated in a massive paper, the best of its kind, from Harvard, the Harvard School of the healthcare group at Harvard. And what they concluded was, after looking at all the data, there's a problem here. I mean, a meaningful problem. So our decision was to share that with the American people. If you have a high fever, as you point out, if you've got significant issues of that nature, you ought to be talking to a doctor anyway, because the cause of the high fever is worrisome. The doctor's almost certainly going to prescribe you something. Tylenol might be one of the things they give. That's not the problem. The problem is someone has a low-grade fever. It's not a big issue, but you know, why not? I'll just pop an extra acetaminophen. Or if they stub their toe, they have a little pain, and so I'm going to take some acetaminophen for that, because why not? It's safe. And we want to warn you, we don't know that's true. It might be true, but we don't know that's true. And there's lots of literature that would cast doubt on the assumption that you should be taking acetaminophen willy-nilly. Take it when it's appropriate. We don't have a lot of other options. As pregnant women know, lots of the typical things you would take for aches and pains and fevers are not a permissible product to be used during pregnancy. The acetaminophen is probably your best option, but take it when you really need it. That's not the problem. The problem is it's being way overused in other settings, and we wanted to warn people about that. The political fallout of that, the fight about that's sort of amazing to me, because there's no political benefit of the President of the United States going on national television saying, I'm really worried about Tylenol leading to autism. He does it because he cares deeply, as does Secretary Kennedy, about these issues. That's why we were charged with this responsibility, and why he held no hindrance. He did not delay a day. As soon as he realized there was a problem, he wanted us to go out there and talk about it.
Dr. Oz, that Harvard study you were talking about, when was that done? How long ago?
It was the last week of August, less than a month ago, and it summarized some really big studies that had been done that did not find a correlation, and then some that did find a correlation. And when they put them all together, they found that it was worrisome. And one last little important point, we asked that doctor, if your wife was pregnant today, would you tell her that acetaminophen was safe to take? And he said, categorically not. I'd tell her to be cautious. Use it when appropriate, when a doctor thinks it makes sense, but do not use it for the minor indications for which it is often given.
Okay, so I guess that was one of the criticisms that I'd heard, is that the correlation, to say that there's a causation, right? That it is necessarily the acetaminophen that is causing autism, or maybe it's something else that was happening, that maybe you were prescribed acetaminophen to treat, that it's that other thing that could be causing it. And it sounds like, I mean, I heard you say that some of them showed correlation, some of them didn't. It kind of seems like you don't really have answers yet, and this news conference that you had yesterday made, I think a lot of people felt like we've got an answer, when ultimately there really isn't an answer yet, right? That there needs to be more research done to know whether there actually is a causation here.
You know, it's a bit of a canard. That's the classic answer you get with any question you ask about a serious problem. You know, we need more research. Of course we need more research, but I'll give you the timelines. It could take us 5 more years to get more clarity on these issues. What do you tell pregnant women today? Or let's move to the other issue, which was the other headliner of yesterday's news conference. We believe, a mechanism that might explain autism in children, which is the inability of their brains to be able to get and use B vitamins. And so there's a prescription drug called leucovorin that has been found to be helpful in a bunch of studies, 23 studies, hundreds of kids, And we talked to those doctors as well. Now, these are being done at academic centers. It's still ongoing. I asked these doctors, how long till you know for sure if prescription leucovorin really works for reversing autism in these cases? And they said, well, 5 years. What do you tell a mom of a 3-year-old whose kid has autism? Do you tell them to wait 5 years and see? I asked a question, the real question you should ask. What would you do for your child if they had autism? And pretty much across the board, with rare exceptions, they said we would treat them with prescription leucovorin because it's a plausible mechanism. We've already seen benefits that are large enough that it would warrant this, and it's a relatively safe old drug. So again, we could wait. Of course you should wait. Wait as long as you want, but we have to be in motion. We've got to make decisions. And I'll tell you, as a heart surgeon, your biggest enemy in the OR is time. In your time of need, you do not want to be surrounded by intellectuals. You want to be surrounded by people of action, right? We can't put Band-Aids on hemorrhaging arteries. This country has experienced a 5-fold increase in autism in the last 25 years. Who knows how much worse it's going to be 5 years from now? In California, where you are, 1 in 12 boys are reported to have autism. That number is from 1 in 10,000 25 years ago. There's a massive increase. This is not genes. Your genes don't change that fast. So we want to get ahead of this. We're still looking. There's many other ideas that we're examining. When they become available, we're going to talk about it. But you guys, for sure, at TMZ know, breaking news matters. We are breaking news. Don't have all the answers, don't have all the suspects, don't have all the witnesses, but we have enough information to come to you and share what we know so you can become involved in the decision-making process.
Okay, final thing. I'm listening to you, and the way I'm receiving what you're saying is you are tempering this more than President Trump did. You're saying that if you have a fever, talk to a doctor. You're not saying absolutely don't use Tylenol. The message that I heard when I watched the news conference was Trump repeatedly saying, don't use Tylenol, don't use Tylenol. If you have to and you can't tough it out, then maybe take it, but don't use Tylenol. You seem to be tempering this more than that.
The president agrees with what I'm saying. We've spoken about it many times over the past few weeks. His effort yesterday was to be impassioned about the fact we're overusing acetaminophen. His caution was, if you have minor problems, get through them without a medication if possible. Take the example of a low-grade fever. Harvey, you know this, it accelerates your recovery. The virus is killed by the fever, your cells are not, so it helps your body beat off the bad guys. That's why it's an evolutionary advantage to humans that we get fevers.
But for pregnant women,
really high fever,
for pregnant women, that could cause birth defects.
Well, high-grade fevers would. I'm talking about a 99.5-degree fever.
Got it.
You should be thinking twice about taking it, or at least talk to somebody about it. This is a desire to just. You make a decision every day when you're pregnant that could affect your child, and we don't want to add more stress to that. But we also don't want to allow this to go untalked about. So high fevers, for sure, not only talk to your doctor, but no one's arguing that point about using acetaminophen. It's a great antipyretic. But if you've got smaller problems, at least think twice before you take it, because it's possible you might have a 99.5 degrees fever and not need to take an acetaminophen, and you'd be okay with that, your doctor would be okay with that, your kid would be okay with that, the company would be okay with that.
Okay.
All right.
That is interesting, and frankly, I think that kind of takes that alarm to some extent away, because it doesn't feel absolute the way, frankly, it did to me yesterday. But we really appreciate you coming on and explaining it, Dr. Oz.
God bless you both. Take care.
Really
All right.
appreciate
Thanks.
it. Wow. Okay, Austin.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Is
over
Austin here?
Yep.
Okay. I think that was really significant because he tempered that
totally tempered
way more
tempered
than
it.
Trump. And then at the end said, Trump agrees with me.
Right.
I think,
by the way, I think Trump even during the news conference was, like you said, was very
right,
severe
absolute.
and absolute in it, but then said they would like for me to be careful with my words, but that's not who I am. I'm not careful with my words. Like, he literally said that.
But I
during the
think
news
what he
conference.
did was
Yes.
he shifted it. He shifted it from what Trump was clearly messaging.
He did what a doctor should do.
That's right. So, well, it's not even the part. It seems to me we should put the whole thing up on the website.
Yeah.
And let
I think
people
it's
find that
responsible.
part.
Yeah.
But the lead to this is that what he is saying, and this is why I want to get Austin. What,
Yeah.
what Dr. Oz is saying is that if you have a low-grade fever, not a good idea to take it because the body's natural immunities will handle it and it will eliminate what some research says is a trigger to autism. But if you have a high-grade fever, he's not saying don't take it. He's saying consult your
Consult
doctor.
your doctor,
And if
right.
you use it, there's some, it makes
The
some
doctor
sense
will-
because a high-grade fever can cause birth defects.
Right.
That is different from what Donald Trump said. And we should put in as a sub-asset a composite of Trump saying, don't use Tylenol, don't use Tylenol, don't use Tylenol. If you can't tough it out, then maybe use it, but don't use Tylenol. So we need to cut that composite, and that's been on every show. It was on CNN all last night. So make sure the composite mirrors what you saw on all the other shows. Don't use Tylenol, don't use Tylenol, don't use Tylenol. Use it only if you tough it out. You need that from Trump as a sub, and then we're going to make that the headline. Dr. Oz tempers Donald Trump's comments against Tylenol, and that's our headline. Interesting, right?
Can I tell you
Yeah.
which part I thought was? Can I tell you which part I thought was really interesting that he said?
What?
We are breaking news. We are acting. We are not going to sit and wait. This is the information we have, and we are sharing it with you
In real time.
in real time, which you would applaud, right? Which isn't that what happened
With COVID.
during COVID?
I believe me, I
I
thought
was like, as soon as he said it, I was like, oh, if I open this can of worms, we're never getting out of here.
Believe me, I thought the exact
But
same
I was like,
No,
yeah,
no, no, you're
you know
right.
what? You're acting, you're sharing information, but that information, he's acknowledging it, may change with more research, but we're giving you the information now. And you could argue it was more critical to give you the information we have now during COVID than it is with the autism issue, which is an ongoing big picture thing, whereas COVID was a crisis.
So, can I tell you about my ADHD? As Charles is explaining something super important,
What did you see over my
I
shoulder?
happened to look over his shoulder and saw this hamburger. Or it's fried chicken.
Can I just say?
And I just started looking.
And you totally, I saw the moment that you checked out, and I was like, I don't know what it was over there, but he is checked out. He's not really paying attention to what I'm saying. I could totally see it. I'm glad you copped it. That's good.
I think today should be your Chick-fil-A day and Babcock's salad day.
Oh, I cannot wait to tell you about this breakfast. I don't want to do Chick-fil-A today.
Kenview.
Yep.
This isn't from anyone in chat, it's from me.
Okay, let's
I
do
have
it.
to
What?
say.
What did you
Oh,
say?
you're talking to Steve.
No, what did you say?
Okay. Just, you know, if you look at Kenview's insider fundamentals.
Hey, Austin, I just want to make sure.
I already lost him.
No, hold on. Austin,
You lost him just like
So-
that. It really is very
just did
hard
an
to
interview-
hold his
keep him.
attention
Yeah.
for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Because just brain, too much.
Where is he even going?
he
mic
really
on?
tempered
sorry.
what Trump said yesterday. When you listened to Trump yesterday, don't use Tylenol.
Essentially-
Don't use Tylenol.
Nibble on your
Don't use
fries.
Tylenol.
He's gone too.
But he's like talking to no one. I was like, who is he?
At least I have you
And
guys,
was
right,
that
chat?
code for something? I'll just nibble on your fries.
On August 29th, 45 million shares of Kenview were sold short. And I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying,
Interesting. 45 million.
45 million shares sold short.
August 29th. That is
I'm
interesting.
not stating an opinion, I'm just stating a fact.
No, I know what you're saying. You know, that's been an accusation against a certain member of the cabinet
No.
that they've been doing that. Unproven, but it's an allegation. So we're doing, what are we doing again? Oh, Kimmel.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that, chat?
And so it's almost like Oz clarifies Trump.
Hooey.
Yep. What was sold short? Kenvue, which is
Kenvue
the
is the maker of
parent company
Tylenol.
of basically
Tylenol.
Tylenol. Yeah, and Motrin, and a variety of other painkiller pills.
You know, I also thought was interesting. I don't know where it ended up, but Johnson & Johnson, which is the former parent company.
Yeah.
I mean,
They spun
Kenvue
it
is
off.
a spin-off,
Yeah.
right? Okay. That they also took a huge hit yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people maybe still think of Johnson & Johnson as the manufacturer.
Got pickle juice in this cup. Who? Who?
Okay.
Are you talking about Charles?
You just want us to do it over? Well, they want to know what?
Do you want to go around the sports?
Nah, we'll do it here. We'll do it
Okay,
here.
let's go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Well, we are just a few hours away from the return of Jimmy Kimmel. The question is
it the old Jimmy? Is it the OG Jimmy Kimmel?
or is it a neutered Jimmy Kimmel?
Or a neutered one? So the two questions that people are asking is one, does he apologize? Does he
Yes.
apologize for the comment about the right looking for any which way to move it,
The alleged killer.
the assassination of Charlie Kirk away from them with this alleged killer? Two, and Charles and I have been arguing about this all morning, and I think this is the bigger issue, is going forward, does Jimmy Kimmel pull back? Because when you look at ABC's statement that says they're bringing him back tonight, it said, after thoughtful conversations with Jimmy.
Right.
I don't know how you interpret that.
So what's the bigger topic here? What his show and what his behavior is going to be like long-term, or this apology? Both speak to censorship. Which is more censorship? Because if he doesn't apologize, by the way, there are 80-something, I think 81 stations that are still not going to air Jimmy Kimmel tonight because, and those are the Sinclair and Nexstar-owned stations, and they're saying, you know, there's a report that says that they want to know that he's going to apologize. And they want to know, they want assurances that he is going to be a good boy, for lack of a better term.
But I think the good boy part is the big part. And look, when they say we had thoughtful conversations with him, that's the woodshed, folks.
Did those thoughtful conversations include talks about the FCC? Because if it did, then it's all about censorship.
What they're going to say, look, what I can hear Bob Iger, who's the monkey muck there, I can hear Bob Iger saying, look, we are in a business, and the business is broadcasting. And when you have 80-plus stations that are boycotting you, you don't have a sustainable business. So let's figure out a way going forward where you can tell jokes about the president, maybe, for example, today, where the teleprompter didn't work at the UN, and he made comments about it, and you can tell jokes about it versus arguing policy.
Right.
And again, I'm making this up, but I can hear that conversation in my mind. And
yeah, I mean, look, it is a business they're running, but also, he also knows, Bob Iger knows they're running a business that took a major hit over the last week with people boycotting, right? With people dropping their subscriptions to Hulu, to Disney Plus.
And
so
listen,
that's something else he's got to deal with.
And the entertainment business now is all about mergers, that it's all about Pac-Man, where one company eats another. And Disney is in that business. And, you know, they have now heard from the chairman of the FCC. And so, however the head of Disney frames it, that's got to be a
You're
huge
still kind of dealing with censorship.
That's right.
You can do it the easy way or the hard way.
Easy
What
way
do you
or
think,
hard?
Mike?
Easy way or hard way?
I think today is going to be a massive audience, right? Given that we're going to have like a third of the country that can't see it if they wanted to. But I've got to imagine so many people are going to be watching this tonight, too.
Yeah, and even those people who aren't going to see it on the air,
yeah,
the way they can look, they'll see it on the internet.
They're going to see it everywhere.
Yeah.
It'll be clipped out on the internet tonight.
This will be everywhere tomorrow.
Right.
And
tonight. I mean, you can, even if you're in one of those cities, you can watch it on the internet at, you know, what, a half hour after it happens, or even shorter. So
Claudio from Texas. I'm glad Kimmel's back. I don't think he needs to apologize. Imagine being so thin-skinned you had to sick the FCC on a comedian because you can't take a joke. Let's be crystal clear, too. Bringing Jimmy back wasn't Disney's choice. The American people collectively stood up for our rights and demanded it. That's why it matters.
Yeah, but
Trump
how's
just
he,
lost this culture war.
But how's he coming back? That's the question. You say you demanded it.
You got him back.
Are you getting
that may be true.
Are you getting the Jimmy Kimmel you had before or a new one?
That's a great question. I think we're getting the Jimmy Kimmel that we had before. I think it's clear that like he's going to come back, and I don't think he's going to apologize, and I think he's going to stand up for free speech, as you know, Americans kind of supported that.
Respectfully disagree.
We will see.
You seem doubtful that the old Jimmy Kimmel's going to come back.
Yep, I'm very doubtful.
You watch, again, people are asking if you're watching tonight.
Dudes. At 11:30, you think I'm up?
For Jimmy Kimmel, possibly.
At 11:30, seriously?
This is the best thing that's ever happened to Jimmy Kimmel. He had a failing show before. He's not funny.
I don't think it's
got my notes.
Oh, absolutely. Failing show.
Failing show?
And this is the best thing. This
Well,
just gave him a lifeline.
but here's the problem. He's going to get huge ratings.
Right.
Mr. QB.
For the cities he's in.
Yeah.
He's off 80 cities.
Yeah. That's,
So,
Yeah.
you know, when you cum the rating,
right. It may be a wash, honestly.
where are you?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Right. There'll be a boost in those cities where he is.
And also, this is a short-term thing. So, you know, if Jimmy Kimmel ended up going back on the air and saying, I'm going to be the voice, like if he's the Gavin Newsom, then I think it might attract a bigger audience.
Yeah.
But if he becomes vanilla or more, or
that'll hurt him.
When is it not out yet?
He's got to have a backbone here.
what
on Prime.
does Disney mean by we had thoughtful conversations with Jimmy?
Again, in my mind, they were going to double down. They took him off the air because of that. It was not FCC pressure. And
of course it was. Of course.
That's the whole conversation.
Babcock, you know, here's the thing about you. And
okay. He's starting to get personal.
Here's the thing about you.
Yeah.
You are quick to say, and there is some truth to this, that some people in the room, you've accused me of this, of just being anti-Trump all the time for the sake of being anti-Trump. I'm not. And
I don't
you know,
think
I'm
you- I
against a
don't
lot
think
of
you
things
are.
he does.
Charles, for
But
it.
you sound like you are totally driving the party line all the time.
When you're critical of me
Yeah.
saying that I'm just always anti-Trump, that's the same thing. It's just as bad to be always pro-Trump.
It's the same thing.
So you and I are the same.
Fair argument. You and I are the same. Yeah. Fair argument. I think that's a fair argument.
Fair enough. I
Okay,
won.
great. And by the way,
Oh my God.
I'm not just blanket anti-Trump.
Charles has one of the worst
Oh, come on,
confirmed cases of
Jackson.
TDS.
Jeez.
TDS.
What? What'd I do?
What is it?
I will be there in 1 second.
What?
Nice.
Yes, he went
That's
from-
a good story.
Here.
Follows the FBI's.
He was on the, yeah. And now there's a new docuseries
was
about him. Yes.
Cocaine. He was a cartel?
He was working with them, yes.
Really?
Yeah, did time. How long was he in for? 7 years? Sentence 20, did 7. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, this.
This is going to be real confusing.
Hey, Owen, it's Harvey and Charles. Thank you so much for doing this.
It's good to see you.
I'm doing the math here, and my problem is I don't get, you look like you're 24 years old, and none of this is adding up to me.
That prison aged me pretty well.
Hey, Owen, I've got to ask a question. We're not for the show. You ever hang out at a place in Hermosa Beach called Blue 32?
Of course.
Okay.
Many years back before my
No,
incarceration.
because I'm looking at, when I saw the trailer and I was like, he looks familiar. And I'm guessing Because I know a lot of USC players hung out in there. But
Yeah, that's my hometown.
yeah, good to see you again.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for doing this. We really appreciate it.
No worries. You guys got to understand that in prison, you guys are the most watched show. I've seen more fights over your guys' TV show, guys trying to change the channel.
Can I tell you?
We have heard this.
Wait a minute.
We've heard this for years, and I've been at like I remember the last time I was at an Angels game, and a guy came up to me and he's like, very big guy, lots of tattoos. He's like, hey, come here, man, I want to get a photo. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, we watch you all the time at San Quentin.
Can I tell you something, though? I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary last night, and there was a part where this guy who was in prison was talking to camera, saying, yeah, everybody in prison watched 2.5 Men and Cops. And I'm sitting there
what
like,
about us?
What about TMZ? Everybody watches TMZ in prison.
Everybody.
I was so pissed off.
Oh, man.
No, we're definitely watching your show.
Okay, here we
We
go.
appreciate it. All right.
Here we go.
Reagan, so insulting. Well, Mark Wahlberg has put together a new docuseries that is, I find fascinating, especially if you're a football fan, college football fan, or if you lived in LA when USC was in their heyday with Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart. Because one of their teammates, went on not to the pros of football, but I guess you could say the pros of
cartels,
the drug cartels. His name is Owen Hansen, and he is the subject of this docuseries called Cocaine Quarterback. Now, hang with me here, Harvey. He actually played tight end at USC, but there's a reason they call him the quarterback when it comes to cocaine.
It flows better, too.
Yes, it just sounds better than, cocaine tight end just doesn't work. Joining us now, the subject of this docuseries, Owen Hansen. Welcome to TMZ Live.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So, Owen, tell us about this story, and I'd love to hear how Mark Wahlberg first talked to you about this. We should tell people that you ended up doing some serious time for your involvement in the drug scheme with one of the cartels. You're out now, and now you're the subject of this docuseries. How did this come together?
Man, it came together, back in about 2019, I was writing my book, The California Kid, and I had a big producer come visit me from Canada, out of all places, and he came into the United States Penitentiary of Lompoc, and he says, man, you have a hell of a story, and I want to help you. He goes, I want to help you get it out. I've saw it in Rolling Stones. I've seen it in Vice. He goes, let me just pitch it for you. You got, 21 years in prison. Let me do something for you.
So I'm sorry, we have to back it up. You are playing on a legendary team. How did it go from that to a drug cartel?
I thought you'd be busy playing football. I mean, we watched USC back then.
I mean, give us the Reader's Digest version, because I can't wait to see the docuseries. But give us the Reader's Digest version of how you went from A to B.
It started just chasing that, coming from a blue-collar family. My dad was a construction worker and my mom was a librarian. We didn't have money. And when I went to USC, everyone around us has that American Express black card, the BMWs, Mercedes. I was like, man, how am I going to fit in? And I ended up walking on to the USC football team by taking performance-enhancing drugs, anabolic steroids. And that became my little side hustle, just to support, keeping up with the Joneses at SC. I would go down to the Tijuana border and literally smuggle across, $500 of steroids at a time and come back to USC and not only inject them, but sell them to my teammates pre-season, before we would get the drug test. And that's where this journey just began, and then my NFL buddies, all my teammates, 70 out of the 2 teams I played with went to the NFL, signing multi-million-dollar contracts. And I'm like, man, what am I going to do now? I just graduated from SC. All my friends are making millions. I got to figure something out. And that's when I just kept going down that rabbit hole.
So, Owen, was it those trips down to Tijuana to get the steroids that introduced you to the people who I presume got you into dealing much more than steroids?
No, it actually happened. I started to become a bookmaker right out of USC. I started to become a bookie for one of the biggest offshore sports betting accounts in Costa Rica. And that led to me taking bets from A-list celebrities, professional athletes. You know, I just used that USC network everywhere I went. I would show those national championship rings and people would want to bet with me. And unbeknownst to me, at one point, I started taking bets from one of my sub-agents that was in Newport Beach. And he had a client that was out of Mexico. And this client of his would drop off duffel bags of $250,000 every week when he would lose. And I was like, man, this guy's an A-list whale. Keep him happy, whoever he is. I don't care. Just keep him happy. And I gave him the VIP treatment. And finally, the guy, after literally like 3 weeks of losing, he finally hit me for, I think it was like $220,000 or $260,000, and I paid the guy on a Monday. And if you're unfamiliar with the bookie business, no bookie in Los Angeles, let alone the United States, pays their customers on a Monday. That's unheard of. And I got an encrypted phone delivered to me from this customer, and it said, "I like the way you do business. Can you help me out in the U.S.?" And like I told you, he was a VIP customer. I was willing to do anything he asked.
And that's a drug cartel.
And that's
how it started.
So
wow.
I got to say, it's just an amazing story. And, you know, I've seen so many of these stories in L.A., not where somebody goes to a drug cartel, but you're right, where people try to keep up with people they're around and they go south. So I'm just wondering, you've now done, I believe, 7 years. You've served 7 years?
No, I did 9 years behind the fence, and
9.
I did another year in a halfway house in Van Nuys.
Okay,
and
so
I just got out.
Okay, so you've done that. I'm fascinated by you because you are wired to try and succeed, and you saw how it got you in trouble. What do you do with your life going forward? Because you are, at your core, you're a businessman. I mean, you figure stuff out. So what are you going to do going forward now, seeing you have that kind of business drive?
You know, I went from selling one kind of ice cream to another. Now it's protein ice cream. It's I created this brand while I was incarcerated. I started literally selling protein ice cream as my hustle to all the guys that worked out on the prison yard, and I'd sell them for like $15 a peanut butter jar. And when I got out of prison, I was like, you know, there's nobody that makes a protein ice cream. I'm gonna just go for it and see if I can create something. And as a hustler and a businessman, like you spoke about, I said, you know what? I'm going to create a brand that's from rock bottom. You know, this is a second chance ice cream. It's a redemption story, and I feel people will enjoy it. And going from, you know, putting bad things on the streets to now healthy treats is like my new motto.
I mean, I hate to be trivial, but I just need to know, is it dairy?
Listen, we obviously put in order to get the 20 grams of protein, we do have to put a WPC 80. But the dairy mix that we use is actually lactose free.
Oh, wow. All right. Now you're speaking my language. So, Owen, we're just about out of time, but do you hear from any of your old teammates? I'm sure they know your story, but they probably don't know as much as they're gonna see in this docuseries.
Yeah, actually, my old Heisman Trophy winner Matt Leinart showed up to the private premiere on Sunday and gave me a hug and said, "I'm so proud of you." My old fullback was there, Brandon Hancock, Greg Carlson, and Lou Ferrigno Jr. was there, and Lindell White called me and said, "Congratulations, man! I can't wait to give you a big hug." So it's been great to hear from the team and see their faces, and you know. The documentary doesn't put a bad picture on my teammates. It just talks about the era we lived.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what an era it was.
I cannot wait to watch this.
By the way, you still have any of your championship rings?
Yeah, the government tried to seize them, but luckily my father had those hidden when they came in and raided the house.
You shouldn't have told us that. Big mistake. Huge
All right, we
mistake.
gotta go, Owen. We're going to protect you from yourself. Thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing Cocaine Quarterback September 25th on Prime Video. Thanks again, Owen.
Thank you, Owen.
Thanks, guys. Fight on.
Oh, and that was great. You were great.
I don't know about the fight on part. I can't go with that, but
God, dude.
I went to ASU. So.
Didn't you learn anything from O.J. Simpson in the ring?
Thanks so much. It's great.
You appreciate it. Take care.
That is going to be a wild story.
Hold on. This is Oz. Thank you so much.
He's like, here's some
Before you leak any sensitive information,
Right.
Harvey,
don't text
say
out
mic
loud like you
down.
normally do.
Wait till I tell you something. Whew.
There you go. Tell us.
Hold on a second.
Homie in the white shirt got a salad? Yeah, it's his daily salad. Some people spend time in jail and come up with great ideas, different objectives. Yeah, fair enough. That is true. That does happen in jail.
Yes, yes. Very, very, very
All right. Guys, Harvey's going to try and close another lead here. Guys, we need another Q&A soon. What did he already leak? What do we know? I think he momentarily leaked who he was talking to, but that wasn't so sensitive. I think the real sensitive stuff is who he's trying to get a hold of now. And what we know about the David story. We know a few things about. We have some updates, it seems, on the David case that we cannot release just yet. But it seems pretty big. It seems pretty big.
Okay.
What's for lunch? I think we'll find out after this segment. Excuse me, guys.
Well, that's really interesting. No. I like the Norman Lear thing.
Oh, hi.
What are we looking for? So we haven't done D. What do we actually have? Well, we don't have a lot. No, it's not D.
Laxon took Tylenol? Dude, learn how to spell Tylenol, my guy. Come on now. As far as I got. I thought that David Kidd wouldn't make it out of Seattle.
I would make the three things.
Did Harvey and Charles text each other to coordinate their shirt colors? No, this happens quite a lot, actually.
I know. I think we do three things.
I think they're just telepathically connected.
If they put the statue up. Well, it's about what the White House says. Something. You can, but I'm just saying. The one I don't want to do. That's just.
I think it's water
Yes,
time.
I'm just saying. There's James Vanderbilt. There's. I'm saying do three of them. Kind of blast through three things. What are you gonna?
Wait, no, you're good. You're good. I'm just grabbing a drink.
Not a lot.
How's it going, Amber? I do not know yet. I'm not too sure.
But I think you do that. What I'm saying.
Where's the Red Bulls? Not here today.
The Norman Lear thing is interesting.
Trying to give my heart a break.
John Stewart. No, I'm okay with doing Kimmel and D. It's just that's old news. I mean, we did that whole beat. Norman Lear is new.
My God.
A lot of subtext.
Shaky camera, my bad.
If you do that as D1, now keep going. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll do it, and if we run out of gas, we're just going to stop, and then we'll do the third thing. Elens E. I just don't know we have enough.
What's going on with you, Lena Boo? When he told you, give him the hate, and I lied, nothing, old lying self. I don't know what that means.
Hey, Dylan, do you have anything interesting that we can put as a quick thing?
Harvey looks good in black, and Charles just copied him to get attention.
No, I haven't gotten a call back.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Wow. That is
I didn't get what I was hoping.
twisted.
This is taking a while to figure out. Oh.
Dylan, you got anything? Okay, let's get D done. Let's get D done. What? Yeah, just like a minute and a half. Okay. Okay, you want to hear real quick?
You know what we could do?
We're waiting. You want to hear?
Yeah?
Okay, so this guy, Connor, at the pool, with the guy I swim with.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. This is so good. He told me this yesterday, and I didn't even know they had it.
What?
I didn't know they had turkey pepperoni.
Reagan,
told
we
us
could
this.
do.
Okay, I made it. It's like
Okay.
a pizza.
Kamala.
But what you do is you take a,
Instead
I
of,
took a soft
Vanderbilt.
tortilla,
Kamala.
right?
Okay.
And then I put it in some olive oil to make it kind of crispy. And then on top, I just don't like egg whites generally,
Forced us to do it
but
in the other
I'm
show.
trying not to eat egg yolk.
Okay.
So I did egg whites,
forced us to
which
do
is
it
what
in
he
the other
said. And then you put this turkey pepperoni on top. And then I put a little mozzarella on,
Yeah?
which he didn't tell me about, but just sounded good to
You
me.
kind of just went with it,
I
okay.
put it in a Tupperware thing, and I went to work, and I went to work out. And so it sat there for 2 hours, and I came back, and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds because it was still kind of warm, but I put it in for, and it was great. And I put some hot sauce on it. It was so good. It was great.
Nice.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not
it
gonna
was
I can't
great.
hate on that.
Okay. It's good, huh? You're welcome.
Egg
So,
yolks. Oh, yeah,
you
you
told
named the
Reagan-
guy.
Huh?
I think you named
Connor.
the guy. Oh, okay.
So you told Reagan you didn't want to do Kamala at all.
No, I said she'd already
And
done
then you forced it into the other show.
Well, I forced it because we didn't have anything.
Well,
I didn't want
guess
to.
what? Well, here we are with another open block.
Was
Wanna
Harvey
do-
baked when he made that taco?
Okay. Did
He
you see what
did not
happened in
hear
the
that.
morning
Okay.
meeting? It was a disaster today.
People want to know if you were
What?
bamboozled off the oinky doinky when you were.
Bamboozled by what? What?
Never mind. People,
Bamboozled by the oinky doinky.
What is the oinky doinky?
like, were you high when you were making that taco?
Oh,
When I was making what? Was I high when I was making what?
The tortilla. That's
no.
That's what they're
I made
asking.
it at 3. I made it at 4 in the morning. It was so good.
as if you couldn't be high at 4 in the morning.
I'm going to wake up and. First of all, I don't get high.
Okay.
I don't.
The guy takes how much THC every night? He's like, I don't get high.
It's Lunesta.
No one has ever taken THC
I
and
don't
not
think,
gotten
I
high.
don't think you call Lunesta high.
So you're not doing
No.
your edibles anymore?
No.
Just the Lunesta?
I stopped that years
you,
ago.
You did not years ago. Last year you were doing Lunesta
Dude.
and the edibles.
I have not done Lunesta.
Right.
Reagan
knows.
Reagan, when
as
I
the ones
call
who get
you
your phone
at night,
calls when you're like,
it's
hang
a-
on,
it's a
I gotta tell you this
Lunesta.
now while I'm still.
I take Lunesta.
Harvey gets bamboozled off the Oinky Doinky, guys.
It's first of all, it's Lunesta, and that's not a high drug. And it's really, can I just tell you guys, I swear to God, again, just take a soft tortilla, you put it in olive oil,
there are a lot
and make
of
it
people
crispy,
went to law school
and then you put on top egg whites,
doing nothing.
and turkey pepperoni, and mozzarella. It is so good. It is so good.
It's even better when you're high.
It's not high.
Ready? All right, let's go. People are.
I want to speak for you.
Building is starting to cave in on us.
Seriously?
I'll speak for you.
I don't know about this live stream anymore.
Very disappointing.
Why is that?
Well, because
you love this live stream.
Okay, but this is the way we work. And
I'm saying the building is going to cave in because
care about
they're
the
like, we
building.
need to get to the next segment,
Screw the
not the
building.
viewers.
Okay, stop it. Just, Jackson, eliminate the noise.
That's
Eliminate-
hard when I have Steve
Eliminate
literally
the noise.
in my ear. Like, we gotta
Tell
go.
How you're
Steve-
speaking is noise.
It's noise.
See? You hear that?
Hold on. We're talking to our audience right now. It's our YouTube audience.
These
Here's the
are
thing.
people, Reagan.
Reagan is trying to strong arm us not to talk to you. And we're not going to do that. We are going to honor you.
Reagan is Brandon Carr,
It's 11:22.
and Harvey is Jimmy Kimmel. You can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I apologize for my prior. Okay. Here we go.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Before Jimmy Kimmel actually gets on stage to shoot his show tonight for the big return, I think he has said a lot with a very simple post on social media.
This literally just came up.
Came up.
We talked about it before. This just came up.
And
It's so interesting.
think that this maybe tips his hat a little bit as to what he's going to do.
Not sure I agree with that.
Oh, so here's what he did. He put up this post, a photo with his good friend, the late Norman Lear. He said, missing this guy today. Today. Do you want to go ahead and decipher, or do you want me to go first?
Well, I think we should first explain the significance of it.
Norman Lear.
Norman Lear, back in the late 60s, started All
Early
in the
70s.
Family. I guess it was the early 70s.
Yeah.
All in the Family was a seminal, groundbreaking show where he tackled things nobody did on television. He tackled racial issues, but real racial issues, just everything in this show, and went on to do more and more and more of it.
And did it in almost all of his shows. The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons.
Certainly did it. Good Times did it.
They-
Maude, I guess, too.
He had an abortion episode.
That's right.
He had an abortion in mind. So this guy was absolute center left,
But was
really
all about free speech.
all about free speech. And the networks caved to Norman Lear. That CBS, when they did All in the Family, it was unheard of on CBS to do a show like that. Norman Lear convinced CBS to push ahead, and he did it. And now we're seeing the exact opposite.
And so Jimmy putting that post up just
huge.
hours before his show, to me, says that he's not going to apologize and that he is going to try to be a hero for free speech.
And so here's what I think. I see that take, and maybe you're right, but the other way of looking at it is that he is saying, I wish we had a world like the world of Norman Lear.
What would Norman
because
Lear
I
have done?
miss
Oh,
it.
okay.
Because he says
I see your point.
miss.
I get your
No
point.
way. Norman Lear never would have apologized. He never would have taken this. And I think Jimmy Kimmel is saying, I wish this guy was still here because he's my mentor and my hero, and I could follow him, but I'm going to have to do this on my own now. If he caves, it's a betrayal of Norman Lear.
So maybe,
if he
to
caves.
Harvey's point, maybe that's what he's saying.
Well,
is I miss when this guy was around.
I understand the
it
point you're
was-
saying.
That's
that
how
would be,
it was.
Now that he's
but today-
invoked Norman Lear, it makes it all the more disappointing to his fans and the people that are relying on Jimmy Kimmel not to apologize if he does.
Jimmy Kimmel is in an impossible situation here because he's got 80 plus stations that are boycotting him that he needs back. Because here's the deal. If those stations stay away, that show's going to go away because you can't sustain it economically. Forget about the FCC. At a point, Disney's going to cut the cord because they can't afford to do it.
Right.
So he's in this no-win situation right now in terms of business.
He win by forcing Disney's hand? If Disney cancels, Jimmy Kimmel, I looked it up, is worth $60 million.
What's the win? What's the win?
The win is that you become Tucker
He's got
Carlson.
100+ people that rely on him, and he cares about that.
I understand that, and that is unfortunate, really unfortunate.
But he cares about
But he cannot sell out his principles for that. He just can't.
So the question is,
I mean,
do
you
you?
can
I
take
mean,
his-
do you sell out? What is the interpretation of selling out? Do you sell out if you worked in this kind of a lane and maybe you move here, or is selling out where you have to do it here? I mean,
yeah, no, it's a good question.
I don't know the answer
to that either.
I don't know the answer, but when ABC said we had a thoughtful conversation with Jimmy, they pressured him.
Yes.
I'm Luberton Kendall from St. Louis. I'm going to be speaking on the Jimmy Kimmel situation, and I really stand with Jimmy Kimmel. I feel like he should be able to practice freedom of speech without having to worry about being reprimanded. And I feel like him personally, Norman Lear, kind of like stands that I'm going to like say how I feel, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
Yeah, we will see. I mean, we're hours away, so we will see.
Lunchtime?
Okay, Jackson.
We just said
Jackson,
a really
we just
important
had a
conversation
really
about Norman Lear, and you come out of it going,
conversation.
lunchtime?
And yet our viewers are talking about lunch. What are you gonna do?
Sometimes you have to lead the horse to water.
I mean, seriously, guys?
Kimmel championed taking Tucker and Roseanne off the air. As, like, pointing the finger at the other side. Saying, no? You're not gonna...
Oh my God.
Again, we've already discussed why that's not the same thing.
Cameron?
That's free speech, right?
No,
when the
I won't
mob
lie.
rises up and you are canceled,
What did I like?
they're exercising
You
their
were
free speech.
manning the ship.
Government steps in and says,
He liked pokey a lot towards the end, and because we were trying to get stuff that was not as much added salt, so we stayed away from sandwiches. You always like the half chicken. You like California Chicken Cafe, like the half chicken, like half white chicken.
I'm kind of over it.
You're over that one. Have you ever had like just their California Chicken Cafe wraps? I can get like a pita wrap that's probably a little bit healthier or something.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're really good. They have what's called like a Melrose wrap here.
He knows.
I think you'd like this.
So
actually.
Cameron's now saying a chicken wrap at the California Chicken Cafe.
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
like
Janet
those.
seems to approve.
The Melrose wrap. So our most beloved chicken, avocado, mild white cheddar, greens, tomatoes, mayo.
Oh, that sounds
and
good.
a side of Italian dressing.
Did you hear that? Did they hear that?
What was it?
Okay, say it again.
A Melrose wrap at California Chicken Cafe. It comes with chicken, avocado, mild white cheddar, greens, tomatoes, mayo, and a side of Italian dressing.
That sounds good.
Or the Chinese chicken wrap is pretty good.
Yeah, they have a bunch of wraps.
The
But yeah,
Chinese
the
wrap?
Chinese wrap is also here. It's crunch on chicken, Chinese noodles, carrots, greens, tomatoes, and mayo all wrapped up.
Can
in
we
here.
do 2 different wraps and they choose which?
That wrap
Yeah.
is in the refrigerator right now. We just had this for lunch yesterday, and there's leftover.
I ain't eating a
Chinese.
leftover wrap.
It's Chinese,
Oh,
it's
the
Chinese
horror.
chicken salad.
No,
It's
the
Chinese
horror
that's
of
in the
eating a
wrap. It's the
leftover
exact same
wrap
thing,
that's a
minus
day old.
tortilla.
Yeah, a day old wrap.
How could we even
Eating
suggest
a
that?
day old wrap.
You could have had that yesterday.
Nasty shit.
Oh my God.
It's the same thing.
I like those 2 options.
So in between the Chinese wrap and the Melrose wrap?
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
Chinese wrap and the Melrose.
The Melrose wrap sounds
All
really
right.
good. Just say it again, because they don't know what
the
Melrose.
Stop rigging it.
Well, no, but they don't know
hang
what
on
a
a second.
They know what a Chinese wrap is.
He
but-
read the Melrose wrap.
Read it one more time.
No, don't read it.
Melrose comes with chicken,
Don't.
avocado, mild
go
white
for the
cheddar,
Chinese
I
wrap.
forbid
greens,
this.
No.
tomatoes,
You
and
actually,
mayo.
the Chinese wrap is actually really good.
No, I know, but that sounds really good. The Melrose wrap sounds.
The Melrose wrap's really
Guys.
Don't
refreshing.
talk over Cameron.
Guys,
Don't
Yeah.
talk over
help me
Cameron.
rage bait Harvey.
Read it
Vote for
again.
The Chinese
Again.
wrap.
No, hey,
right.
yo.
Yeah, you're trying to rig it to the Melrose
I'm
wrap.
not rigging it. I need him to read it because
Okay.
nobody knows what Melrose is.
All right, one last time. Chicken, avocado, mild white cheddar, greens, tomatoes, mayo, and a side of Italian dressing.
Mayo
All
and
right.
Italian
And for the record, that's the one Harvey doesn't
No, I
want.
didn't say that.
That sounds like
It's
a
the
good
Melrose wrap
combination.
or the Chinese wrap.
Mayo and Italian dressing sounds good to you?
The Italians on the
Melrose
side, you
wrap
can
and
make
the
a
Chinese
decision.
wrap
Yeah.
for lunch. Here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm seeing the poll about to go up.
So Chinese wrap, so
My God.
you guys are going to that time.
Oh. Follow me.
Okay. Come on, guys.
This
What,
tortilla.
who said chicken wrap?
This
That's not how you
tortilla,
spell Chinese.
breakfast tortilla is so good. I did not know they made turkey pepperoni.
The biggest development
It's what?
is the turkey pepperoni from today. Come on, y'all.
Babcock, Eric.
We're gonna repost that poll, right?
Okay.
Hopefully.
What you want, but you got to come home with me.
Bro, ain't no way mellow rose wrap and chicken wrap, dog. Chicken wrap, melrose wrap, Chinese
Two
chicken.
very
All right, we're all
warped.
good. Whatever. Guys, the chicken wrap
Not
is
really
the
all
Chinese
there,
chicken
people.
wrap.
No, they're both chicken wraps.
Yeah, I know, but there's a spelling
Take my
issue.
hand.
It almost
Okay.
hit me, Harvey. You gotta be careful.
Oh,
That's so embarrassing.
It's all fun and games.
So embarrassing. Oh, he's so cool.
Well, you have developed an
That
attitude.
ain't nothing but tense.
I think, you know what? I think you've developed an attitude.
No,
to-
you've developed an attitude.
I'm the same I've always been.
You were never this way.
Mama, I'm showing all that on that.
You were so deferential
Because-
when you started working here.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
the thing is, if I let you keep sending shots my way, you're just gonna think it's okay. And then, you're gonna think you can just do it.
Oh, I
Right.
think it's okay.
And that,
Right, exactly. The only thing you can do for a bully is you got to stand up to him. If you just let him keep doing it, he becomes a bigger bully. You got to right in the nose,
bully,
metaphorically,
bully.
of course.
See? I'm not the only one
Okay,
that
let's
sees
go.
it. Let's
Here we go. Okay. Okay. What are we doing?
The statue.
Oh, okay. I don't know this.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Okay.
I don't really either, so. Babcock will say this.
Where is the statue in D.C.?
D.C. in the mall, out in front of the White House.
And are they taking it down?
They haven't said, but I can assume.
No, is
hold
it
on.
still
Hey,
up?
Jamie?
Is it still up?
Did they answer about the status of the statue?
No. They said.
What are you talking about? And then you went back to them and they said,
Let me double check this.
Hey, Casey, will you call Mason at Fox 5 and see if the statue is down? Real quick. Well, could you call somebody over there? Yeah, call the assignment
the
desk.
Epstein statue.
Call the assignment desk.
Boy, the handles on these things are nifty. It's like it's
Did you feel how
oil.
heavy this is? Did you lift it?
Yeah, yeah. It's really
heavy.
It's
But
ridiculous.
like, and appropriate. It's like they got ball bearings.
No, but
in
did
here.
you lift it?
Yes, I lifted it.
So
I got
heavy.
it. It's not.
Because I've been drinking today. I'm hydrated. I
What are,
lighten it up.
what are you eating for lunch?
You're lying.
I got,
it's damn near full. What are you
Hi-Ho
talking
coming.
about?
Oh, you got high.
You haven't had a sip
Yeah.
out of this. It's damn near full.
What do you got? A double cheeseburger?
No, I get it. I don't. I gotta watch how I phrase this. I get
Trying
a
to get an
kid's
answer, Reagan,
cheeseburger.
on
Kids?
current
yeah,
status of
yeah.
the.
I
Are
don't
you
know why.
allowed-
I
are you
just don't
allowed to
like-
get that?
It's because it's cheaper.
Okay.
Are you not hearing me, Reagan? So we're trying to get an answer on the status of the statue.
Yeah, we're trying to get an answer. We're working. We can't do this without knowing. Right, but we're trying to find out, did they take it down?
We want to give people a complete story.
Trump, Epstein, that's
Casey, did you find out?
Mike, you have the White House statement on this?
What?
You have the White House statement on this, on the
Oh,
statues?
no, I don't. Let me get it.
Okay, it's still up, huh?
All right.
White House, Epstein. I closed my computer because I knew that was coming.
Pass the
Look at
Cavassier.
my poor mother and sister here. Yeah, who wants a drink?
Is that Cavassier? What is that?
Okay, let's go.
It's bourbon.
Okay, here we go. Bourbon.
It's the great Bruce Buffer's bourbon.
Here we go.
Here, let me keep
Reagan, do you think he has an earpiece in?
this. Okay, I can't. I don't have an earpiece.
Here we go. Chime in early.
Chime in early. Okay.
Here we go. President Trump is going to have a very interesting sight when he gets back to the White House. Some statues went up in front of the White House on the Mall, and it's a statue of President Trump, which normally he'd be all about.
He'd love that.
Statues of himself, except this one has him holding hands with Jeffrey Epstein. And the people who put these statues up here say this is in honor of National Friendship Month. Did you know that September is National Friendship Month?
Did not know that, but the statue right now, as we speak, it's still up. We checked.
Which I'm shocked by, because it's been
stunned.
several hours. I mean, it's afternoon
Now,
in D.C.
what I find really interesting about this is that he was dogged with this when he went to England, because remember, they shot the images up
on the castle, on
the
Windsor Castle, yeah.
4 people were arrested for that.
And now back home, he comes back, and it's
looking out the window.
Yeah,
because that's
nice
what
bookend.
That's what you got to understand. He can look out those windows from the residence, and
Which
he
is
sees
why
that.
I think they got to be gone by the time he gets back to D.C.
I would think
the
so.
The White House
not
is
happy at all. So a White House spokesperson said, liberals are free to waste their money however they see fit, but it's not news that Epstein knew Donald Trump because Donald Trump kicked Epstein out of his club for being a creep.
Okay. So, again, there is that 2003 letter that has all sorts of intimations
in the birthday
about
book.
what he might have known if he wrote that. He says he did.
He says he didn't. Right.
But I do have a question. What's that statue made of? The statue made of that you can tell?
I hope it's a cheap material, because if they spend a lot of money,
well,
it's going to be melted down real quick.
Right, but
it's going to be melted down real quick.
It feels bronzy.
It does, but it can't
feels,
be.
but it could be.
So here's my
Those
question.
things take a ton
Here's
of
my
work.
question. This is literally a stone's throw from the White House.
Right.
There is
I mean, you have to have good arms.
massive security. How did this happen?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
How does this happen in the middle of the
Right,
night?
you can't just
Even-
put a statue somewhere, right? You need
By
a
the way,
permit and
well,
all
forget
that.
about
Hold on a
permit.
second. Isn't the National Guard walking around in D.C.?
The National Guard's walking around
how
D.C.
did they put these statues
Secret
up?
Service is is all over
They're
that
busy
area.
shutting down crime and.
How did this happen?
How do you just? It's happened. There was what was the other statue that? There was one that went up. And it wasn't attacking Trump. It was something about like TV. But again, they'd put up some statue in the middle of the night. How was this happening?
Across the street from the White House.
Hi, I'm Ash from Nashville, Tennessee, and the fact that this statue is up shows that Trump has some enemies in high places, because how did that happen? It is public knowledge that Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were really good friends once upon a time. And Trump has been trying to separate himself from Epstein ever since all of these allegations have come out. I'll keep my unsolicited opinion to myself, but I find it very suspicious that only bits and pieces of evidence is coming forward and we're being told, don't worry about anything else. Yeah, it just doesn't sit right with me.
Well, we solicited your
See,
opinion.
we solicited that. I think we got a little bit of it at the end there.
Okay.
That's
You don't
funny.
know what
Where
they
was
are,
the where was the FBI,
Yeah.
the troops, and the National
Well,
Guard?
that's what we're
That
saying.
is
It doesn't make any
bizarre.
sense.
Show us the creepy
someone has to be
statue.
looking the other way, right?
There's no way that's bronze. It's got to be some like really
Well,
light
whatever it
material,
is,
right? That you can,
how does
right,
anybody,
something like that.
How does anybody get that up there?
Right.
That's
I've
crazy.
seen
It
people.
can't weigh that much.
It can't be
It's
right
gotta
to
be
set it up.
plastic or
But I've
something.
seen people hop that White House fence or try to, and there are officials
all
on
over
them
the
like that.
It's the
How does
White
that-
House.
right.
Trump
Say
is
it's
there.
not. It's on the outside of
Right.
the fences, but
Still.
it's just outside the fence.
Epstein and President Trump, birds of a feather flock together forever.
Oh, what if they had birds sitting on the statue?
Are we allowed to? You don't allow us to say that, or
What is that?
it's body.
Oh,
It's just.
don't spray it.
What is
It
it?
stinks.
Smell
What's
it.
it for?
You want
It's
to? You want
It's
to
Jake
test
Paul's
something?
body
but what's
spray.
it for?
It's body spray. That's Jake Paul's body spray.
Oh, I don't want
Do you? No. I didn't know if you wanted to. Your good friend Shaquille O'Neal has got a cologne.
You're a cologne guy, aren't you?
I'm from New Jersey. Of course I am.
I hate.
I
What's
bathe
wrong
in
with
it.
that?
I hate cologne.
Why do you hate cologne?
I just think it's.
What's so wrong with smelling nice?
It's not
You
nice.
gonna nibble on his fries?
It depends on the fragrance.
This is
No.
This is don't spray. It's.
I just.
Wait,
don't.
I'm
You're
actually-
gonna hate. It
Wow,
doesn't smell bad,
Splenda.
but it's. strong.
Do not make
Oh,
curious
comment
on your
on your
coworkers'
Curious.
physical
That's,
appearance.
that's Shaq's cologne. So
That's a bad fragrance.
That is. Well, don't.
Devin
I mean, it's,
said it.
it's a good, it's a good fragrance, but it's just not for me.
it's potent. It's a nighttime fragrance.
No, I hate cologne.
You're not a cologne
When
guy,
I was
yeah.
a kid, they had Jade East, and like everybody had.
Was
Jade
that the
East.
cologne back then?
Ah.
You should smell like a New Jersey high school. It's just all cologne.
Did they? It's like, are they talking? Well, because either you're
Harvey.
not talking or they're not
Harvey,
talking.
I read a comment, but then I try to fit in a few more, but you guys, kind of talk over me.
Talk to
a little
us,
bit.
Jack. Okay, Jackson, stop the sensitivity.
It's cool.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Oh, we talk over him. Well, then assert yourself.
But I used to be so deferential, and now I'm not.
You're not. That ship has sailed. You're not deferential.
But when I'm not
you're a pain in the ass now.
when I'm not deferential,
Jackson,
stepping over that
Jackson,
line.
when
If I'm not
did
stepping
you-
over the line.
Michael,
I'm sensitive.
will you please explain? He cannot win.
You can't win. Yeah.
What? Cannot win. You
I will
can't.
move
You can't
the
hold your
goalpost.
phone.
I will move the goalpost.
He, I think, is the worst person to argue with. Yeah, the worst.
He's really good at debate.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
You should see Larry at my gym.
I want you.
You should see Larry.
But this is like show debate. It's like outside of the show, worse.
What do you mean worse?
You're hard to talk to. You're in the best possible way. You get what you want.
What are you talking about?
You're a difficult person to debate with.
Why?
You'll give and take on the show. I think you're a little more of a hardliner.
I want to face you in an IPDA debate.
Hold on. What is going on?
Huh?
Yeah.
What is he
What do you hear?
I don't know what that is.
Who are you talking to? Well, I heard you. You're incapable of multitasking,
I guess.
apparently.
Oh my God.
Really?
You're just
'Cause I
coming for
heard you-
everyone that works for you today.
But it's not just the abusive to Elon doesn't matter.
Jackson's such a pain in the ass today, and now you?
Alleged sexual abuse of.
Oh, okay.
Tell him he needs to send the video for the brunch.
What? Hey, hey Ray, it's Harv.
Hey.
He needs to send the video for brunch.
Can you? Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for doing this.
Harvey's talking to him.
Shit.
Oh, it's so fun.
You can mouth it. You wanna mouth it?
We're live
Talking
up
to
on
Ray J. Talking to Ray
the
J.
site now for tickets for the brunch, the brunch bus. Do you have video you're sending us?
Yeah, I'm about to do a drop right now talking about the brunch.
You can do that.
Yep,
Hey,
we'll do it right now.
we're doing a live stream. Can I have people? Can I turn the mic up so people can hear you?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Can you? Mic's up. Mic's up.
That's a Ray J,
Okay,
guys.
this is Ray J, everybody. And Ray J is going to host our brunch bus on Sunday, which is the first brunch. Are you doing After Dark too?
Yeah, we're doing After Dark, and then we're going right into the brunch.
What night are you doing After Dark? Saturday?
We're going Saturday After Dark, and then right into the brunch Sunday.
So Ray J's doing our TMZ After Dark tour where we take you down Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard and Santa Monica Boulevard. You go into bars, you can get free shots, and we take you to the Saddle Ranch. Ray J is an awesome host. And then on Sunday, we start the maiden voyage of the brunch bus. I know. And we're going to Tom Tom, Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant. We're going to Mr. Henry's. Where's the third one? The Butcher, the Baker, and the Cappuccino Maker, where you'll probably see some. Dude, this is going to be so fun, and you get a brunch along the way.
Wow, this is going to be a big one. I mean, I told you when we first started the other one, the After Dark, we're going to need more buses. Now we're going to need more brunch buses as this goes. It's going to be crazy.
Wait till you hear what I got in my head for the next one. I can't say it now, but it's awesome.
Okay, let's go. Well, the holidays are coming up, so I know you won't upset.
Oh no, this is gonna be awesome. So anyway, Ray, we love you. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yes, Hollywood is back in business. It's going down.
You got it, man. Thanks, Ray.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Bye. Ray J, hosting the TMZ After Dark tour and the TMZ brunch bus on Sunday. Get your tickets now. Go to tmztours.com.
Wait,
That was just spontaneous. Okay, E. See, you got a
So you go to
celebrity
all,
there.
you go to all these different locations for brunch.
Oh, it's
and then
great.
Ray J hosts.
Ray J's
and
the
it's
host on the bus. We have a
$69.
DJ. $69 for all this.
It's not too bad.
Come on.
It's not too bad.
Seriously.
Pretty good.
It's going to be so fun.
To hang out with Ray J as well.
And we
a
go
whole
all,
afternoon,
it's in
come on.
all of, it's West Hollywood centric. And we started the Pacific Design Center. And we just go all over to these restaurants, and you get a crepe here, and a mimosa here, and an empanada here. It's gonna be great. Pretty
TMZ
good, huh?
Live needs to have a podcast and YouTube episode come out day off.
Okay.
Next. That's true. I agree.
We ready? Yeah. Just a warning.
You guys don't want me hosting the tour.
Like nothing.
I would not be a good tour bus guide. For all I've been around LA, I know nothing about it.
Okay, here we go.
This is
What the
Echo.
fuck? I just saw it.
Echo?
Are we
What?
Again.
No, I'm not wearing khakis.
No, I know.
Well, you're not khakis. Those are green.
They're not green.
Oh, God, here we go again.
These, pan down, these are not green.
They're green.
They're
green.
They're olive at least.
They're khaki.
Olive. I'll give you olive.
They're tan.
I'll give you olive. They're not tan.
Tan.
They're not
Tan
tan,
what?
bro.
Tan.
Tan, bro. Khaki.
Okay, here we go. Okay, serious.
Here we go. Actually, yeah, why don't we move back? This is always awkward when we're like, trying to inch back toward, oh, let's get over here.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah, the Mr. Henry's, the butcher, the baker, the cappuccino maker, and Tom Tom.
Right.
Well, Elon Musk has for years famously had a very bad relationship, estranged from his father, Errol. And now the New York Times has just done an investigation. They published this today, where they say they've spoken to several other family members and looked over many documents that have shown multiple allegations against Errol Musk, allegations of sexual abuse of minors, either his children or stepchildren, and that people are alleging he has abused and as well just done some very creepy things, at least according to this New York Times report.
You know, I scanned it. Did they in any way bring Elon in?
They did bring Elon into it because what the report says is that that these family members who have been dealing with Errol have reached out to Elon trying to get him to intercede in some way. And they basically say that he has not, while he has been offered financial support, he has not gotten involved with his father. And I think the way it reads is that he doesn't want anything to do with his father, and probably
hasn't for
probably especially because of these allegations.
Right.
And the father himself they reached out to him. He denied all of these allegations. He said the reports are false and nonsense in the extreme. He also claimed that he was only aware of even one of the abuse allegations, although apparently offered some context for the other ones once informed of them.
But he's not been charged with anything?
He's not been
No, but
there
are
was an
legal,
investigation.
The investigation
that went
involves
nowhere.
documents as well, other than just allegations.
And sued at all?
Not according to
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's
no.
any civil lawsuit.
No, it says
odd.
accused by family members, and and that
They said there was at least one police investigation that they knew of from their report. But,
God, I read a biography on Elon, and I'm trying to remember. I think his mom and
Walter?
dad separated fairly early, in his life.
He holds his mother in very high regard.
Because
She's a
what happened
model,
was,
and he's like very close
what
to her.
happened was they separated, and then she struggled and had to get multiple jobs to support the family. But I remember this, that I want to say like 7, 8-ish, that he was 7
He was
or
around
8
that age.
He was basically
when-
raised by
when
a
they
single mother
separated.
as part of his story.
He was raised by her.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'm Maggie from California, and none of this is surprising to me with Elon's dad, and it also makes so much sense why he is estranged from his father. But what I find particularly disturbing is the fact that this has been allegedly going on for 30 years, and there have been 3 police investigations and no charges. It seems to me that the wealthy just keep getting away with the worst crimes.
You know, I got to say, it's really interesting. I read a book by one of the best authors in America, and they never raised this.
This is the Walter Eos.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Isaacson.
I don't remember this ever even being raised in the book. Did you read it?
Father is, I think, referenced in the book.
But did they reference any of these
I don't remember.
allegations?
Yeah, no,
Only
I don't
because it's
remember.
been going on, according to this report,
I
for
only
30
remember
years,
views of
as
it
you
anyway.
said.
That's right.
Interesting.
How many convicts in the pen for bogus charges? Start at the bottom. Elon definitely knew and had knowledge about these claims, and it's so sick to hear. He is definitely not
You don't
poor,
know
and the word poor should him and the word poor should not go together.
Well, his mom struggled. You know, when he left South Africa, he went to Canada with a distant relative on a farm, and he was, you know, digging ditches and feeding animals, and you know, doing all that stuff. So that's how he started. And you know, even then, the people who owned the farm, who were his distant relatives, were talking about he was just like all in on doing that. So this is, you know, Elon when he first got to Canada. So, you know, he was not always a rich man by any means.
No.
Oh, before we have headlines, did you get a lunch?
I did.
What'd they say?
You can punch back to me if you want.
What'd they say?
What do you think? Oh my God. What do you think?
Well, what I think is you tried to rig it, and you said that there should be retribution against me. So I don't think there was a fair
Can we
vote.
not have free elections in this office?
No, I don't think we've had free and fair elections. And honestly, I'm taking it to the Supreme Court.
You see how he always plays the victim card, guys? He's
Well,
like,
you tried to rig it.
He's like,
you tried to rig it.
He thought there should be retribution against me.
You tried to rig it.
Oh yeah?
You
I
did.
rigged it, huh? Is that why you got the Melrose chicken wrap and not the Chinese chicken wrap?
So they obviously don't think much of you, because
okay.
Jackson wanted the Chinese chicken wrap
you
in
guys
the worst
started the
way.
show.
Thank you guys. That's really nice of you.
You guys voted for the guy that started the show 30 minutes late. Remember that. Remember that.
Chris,
why are you making this
Melrose wrap?
I'm
Melrose
not making
wrap
it anything.
at California Chicken Cafe.
Headlines.
Thank you guys. Okay, headlines.
It's headline time.
Come on over. Cameron, you got a headline?
Yeah.
So here's the thing again. We have a story that we need a headline for. You guys come up with it. Best headline will go up on the website, on our social media, and we'll give you a TMZ t-shirt. Here we go. What's the
All
story?
right, so here's the thing. Donald Trump is in New York for the United Nations conference, and he is not having a good time. Nothing's really working. The teleprompter broke down. The escalator broke down. Here's Trump talking about the teleprompter going off when it happened.
I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
So I'm going to be honest with you. This story should have gone up 3 hours ago, because this has been out for 3 hours. I don't think this is a good one to do, because I think we missed the boat on this. We should have put this up.
It just to me, it seemed like something that was
No,
really
I mean,
funny.
we should have
yeah.
put it up. I thought it was up, but this
No.
was 3 hours ago.
Okay, I see. Do we still want to do a fun headline for it, though?
No, I think we got to pick a real story we're going to do.
All right,
I don't want to do
I gotta go find another one then.
Okay, we'll come back.
Okay.
What are we doing? What is, explain that? But not Joseph. And all 4 kids?
What are we doing?
Arnold.
What's the son? The
All
son.
right, well, I don't know this one. Chris.
No, not Patrick.
Chris.
Chris.
And then Catherine, and who's the 4th? Is there a 4th?
I thought Christina.
Christina.
Christina? Not Catherine, right? Oh, yeah, Christina, you're right.
Catherine and Christina.
Yeah, yeah.
Catherine's married
Oh,
to
wow,
Chris
Pratt was there, too. Okay.
Okay.
And Abby.
No, you can do this one.
Wait a minute, I keep forgetting the son. It's not
Chris,
Headline. Oh, fuck.
Patrick,
Got headlines.
Catherine, Christina.
Jen, headlines going on.
Okay.
Do we know what sushi restaurant?
No,
but thank you.
Okay, here we go. I got a little story here.
Go for it.
No. Is this F? We're going to do it. Okay.
Anybody hearing Little Sister Sledge in their ear? No? Nobody else is hearing it?
Uh-oh. It's happening to
we
you.
are family?
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I guess not.
I get it.
Does anyone know the story we're doing?
I know the story.
Yes.
Okay.
There was a Schwarzenegger family reunion.
It's going crazy.
Wow. You thought I was, can't be that it was an actual transition. It was
I got it. I got it.
The Spice Girls covered
Okay.
We Are Family, then I would
my
know.
God.
Let's
'cause
talk
they
about the
covered it.
Schwarzenegger
Yes,
family.
the Schwarzeneggers all got back together. All 4 of the kids. You want to name them?
Yep,
I'm testing you.
Patrick, Chris, Catherine, Christina.
Excellent. Well done. All
They
right,
went
you
to
passed.
Nobu.
They went to Nobu
Fancy schmancy
Monday
Nobu in
night.
Malibu.
Yep, I mean, it seemed like the coolest dinner ever. Arnold was there. His ex, Maria, was there, which I thought was kind of interesting.
They have family
seem
dinner.
like they're on
So,
good
no,
terms.
they do family dinners like this. They
Wow.
are
Was
still a
this
family.
just a family dinner, or was this a
Well,
special
so they
occasion?
had, I don't think it was a special occasion, but they did have their significant others. So Catherine, she's married to Chris Pratt. He was there. And then Patrick recently got married to Abby Champion. She was there as well. One person not there, not in the mix, maybe didn't get the invite, was Joseph Baena.
Yeah, that's
Well, we wouldn't have
Arnold's
expected that. You know that's
other
not-
son, their half
I
brother.
actually have a little story.
Ooh, story
I
time.
ran into Chris Schwarzenegger
No
at
way.
the gym over
He's
the weekend.
been looking so good
Can I tell
lately.
you? And I know his trainer, and it's shocking what he's done. And it's not weight loss drugs; it is nutrition. What did he say to me? He said something to me about a teacher of his told him at some point that he was just going to fail at this. And
Aw, that's
I know.
horrible.
It was kind of a joke, but it was real.
He should have looked at that teacher and been like, do you know who my father is?
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to fail.
But he's done it, and he did it with hard work, and he's so impressive. He was so impressive.
He's lost a lot of weight. He's kind of becoming like the hot brother.
He looks amazing.
Yeah,
he looks
does.
amazing, but he's really an impressive
Stop
guy.
objectifying the Schwarzeneggers.
Oh my gosh, how can you not?
I'm Dina. I'm from Los Angeles. I have to disagree. I think Patrick is definitely the hottest brother. I hear he's up for American Psycho, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, is that right?
I heard, yeah.
What did I just see him in that I didn't expect him to be in the other day?
He's up for American Psycho? Wow. We don't
I
know if
see
it's... It may be true. I don't know. What else do you guys want to talk about?
I'm Jen from St. Louis, and Jimmy Kimmel is officially back after a wave of public support. Disney reversed the course, proving that free speech still matters.
So does he apologize or not? What do you think?
Well, he had a conversation. They said after thoughtful conversation. So next Tuesday's comeback could be the biggest.
No, it's not next Tuesday.
Tonight.
It's tonight.
It's
tonight.
It's tonight?
Tonight.
Oh, well, I'm on it.
Well,
take your nap.
Your night's booked.
But fans made this happen, and it's a win for comedy.
We will see. One more.
Hello, I am Love Jones, repping Brooklyn, New York, and I wanted to talk about Trump saying that Tylenol was linked to autism. It was known that Tylenol was one of the safest medication for pregnant women to take. So that came a little out of left field, and Trump can't even pronounce a generic name for Tylenol. So why would anybody take medical advice from him?
That was a moment when he tried. That was a big moment.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Somebody in his ear. Here's what. That's what happened. Okay, let's go to Cameron.
Cameron.
Okay, you got a better one here?
Yeah, I think it's better.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. See if I hit it on this time.
Oh, is she in the view?
Yeah. So Kamala Harris is obviously going and promoting. Kamala Harris. Is that what I said? What did I say?
Kamala.
Oh, my bad. Kamala Harris is going out and promote.
And then you just did it again.
Okay.
Ms. Harris.
Yes.
The ex-vice president.
Yeah,
Vice president.
is going on her book tour. She's on The View, and then listen to what Anna Navarro says. So Anna Navarro is going to moderate her book tour in Miami in November. Listen to what Anna Navarro says.
In November, Anna is going to be in Miami moderating with you. November 20th. November 20th. Right. Yeah. Moderating the book tour in Miami. So if you haven't been deported yet, come and see us.
Oh, snap.
What did she say?
If you haven't been deported yet, come see us.
Oh, God. If you haven't been deported yet, come see us.
Come see the book tour in Miami.
So Anna Navarro moderating Kamala Harris's book tour in Miami in November, and she said, if you haven't been deported, come see us. That's the story. It's a video. You come up with a headline. Best headline gets on the website, social media, and we give you a TMZ t-shirt. Okay.
Signed.
Signed. Signed.
It's been so long, actually, since I've seen anything or heard anything from Kamala Harris.
Chick-fil-A sells potato chips?
Yeah, kale salads.
You just gotta swallow the second A.
Okay. Oh, about the Tylenol thing.
Yeah.
I was talking to Charles earlier about how on August 29th, I looked into it. Kenvue. Somebody shorted Kenvue by 45 million shares.
Back in August.
August 29th.
Oh, that, like who?
I don't know. Who do you think?
Probably a shell company inside of a shell company. Inside of a shell company.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Just saying.
God, I want a potato chip.
I would say what's
No, but I shouldn't
interesting
do it
about
without
that
asking.
is that I saw a lot of doctors.
I know, but I shouldn't do it.
A lot of doctors' reactions to that news conference were like, this is nothing new. This is what doctors have always told pregnant women, that if you need to in emergency, yes, well, but it's going to be minimal.
Okay, here we go.
Always said that.
What are we doing?
So what reason?
Well,
my
first of all,
lead?
that
Follow
was
my lead?
Reagan, that was like so unhelpful. I said, what do we do? And you say, just follow Charles's lead.
As if we've never done that before. I think you did that like 10 minutes ago. What are you talking about? The only problem in this case is I don't know where I'm going either. So this will be interesting. I got it.
Okay, here we go. Boy, we've now blown the secret.
No, we're good. We're good. All right. There's a lot of things Shaq can do, as you know.
I know.
As you know, you experienced firsthand trying to score.
He can actually play basketball. Did you know that?
He can play basketball, and he can DJ. Can he dance? Can he dance like Chris Brown? I mean, I'm sure Shaq can dance. I've seen him dance, but
did Chris Brown bring him on
Chris
stage?
Brown, no, but there is a viral dance going around. It's a Chris Brown dance, and Shaq is giving it a shot.
Cause you know I know you know you better say it like you well, I will. It's good I can tell. Come give me hell, come here. Your fairy tale under your spell.
Okay,
I mean,
before you say
I
it,
got to see the Chris Brown version of it, but
I think he's really good.
it seems pretty good for a big man.
I think he's really good.
Yeah, for a big man.
I thought this was going to be
loose.
funny, but it's like
No, it's still funny.
No,
Trust
I
me,
think it's totally impressive.
No, it's very funny.
Well,
I mean, no, I'm not going to say that to his face.
my frame of reference
'cause I
is
can't
me.
see to his face.
Exactly. We'll see you tomorrow.
Before headlines.
Okay. We did headlines.
Oh, ow.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't
okay.
do headlines.
So what is
Pick
it?
the winner.
so
Oh,
just
good.
see-
I'm
You got those
glad
headlines,
you rolled
Jim?
that video in
So again, that
No?
no
You don't-
headlines.
you don't have
Remember
them?
that? Remember that? Oh, it's gone.
Sorry.
His little video that Reagan was rolling.
Anyway,
We're
we're waiting on them.
basketball.
But yeah, interesting.
No headlines.
I'm gonna look in a second. We'll have them.
Harvey playing basketball.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of this has been market manipulation.
This has been a very contentious day here at TMZ.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Listen, I think you and Jackson got
I
stuff
know we
to
have
work out.
issues.
I'm telling you,
We have issues.
got that arm wrestle.
You know, here's the deal. Seriously.
Listen, man, you're underestimating.
No, he's ripped.
Old
I see
man
that,
strength.
but we'll see. Huh?
What are we waiting on?
Okay. Cassidy McCullers headline.
Yeah.
Number one. Kamala's story hour.
Kamala.
He's got an accent.
There's Jimmy.
Sorry.
Catch it while you're still in the country. Another one from Cassidy. Not deported, come see Kamala's
car
book
he
tour. D. Hanifan 1. Moderator to migrants, if you're still here. It's Andrea. Who moderates the moderator? Faye Vixen. Harris book tour safe for immigrants.
Safe for what?
For immigrants.
Oh. I heard something
What
totally.
did you hear? Did you hear the same?
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. 2 words, suck it. Moderator moderately jokes. And then finally from
Shot
What's
at
This
Anna
Stuff PDX, Anna Navarro, turning book talk into border talk.
Got one more that's really good, standing out. From official John
Oh,
Charles.
hold on. Anna Navarro turns book tour into border war. How's that?
Book
Just change it a
tour,
little bit.
border war.
Just listen to the other one.
Yeah, book
If
tour.
you're not deported,
Harris book tour
Yeah.
to border war.
if you're not deported, come report it.
No, it doesn't work.
Because you're not reporting.
Yeah. Book tour.
Harris book tour into border
Harris book tour.
war.
So no one wins?
No one wins.
Book tour versus
Yes,
border
we're done.
war.
All right, no one wins.
Yes.
Mic down. Oh, no, this isn't for that.
All right,
Yeah.
no winner today.
Book tour versus
Oh,
border war.
Also, by the way, if you guys are sending emails and you did not win, and then you win, you will not get the T-shirt. Yesterday we got some emails from people
Yeah,
that did
don't
not
be
win the
spamming.
competition. We know who won, so please don't do that.
Don't
That's
be
true.
spamming.
Book tour, border war. I would buy that.
All right.
Okay, who is that?
Oh, so someone did win.
Yeah, that-
What's
It's
this
close.
stuff
Which is
PDX?
Inspired by.
Yeah.
What's this stuff PDX? Yeah, well done. All
Okay.
right, guys.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you for joining stream today. We will see you guys tomorrow
See you
at the same
tomorrow.
time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific.